Saskatchewan on TSN. Is brought to you by Scott Premium, now softer.
We're at the Agridome in Regina. The two skips awaiting the start of this quarterfinal. Two best teams the entire week. Throughout the month of February, IGA stores across Canada, as well as Scott Paper, have been in a promotion to raise money for junior curling across our country. Rod Robb, Wayne Zook, Don Word from IGA presented a check for $50,000 to Harvey Melo, Canadian Curling Association president. And it's all for the development of junior curling in our country. So our thanks to IGA stores and a wonderful promotion throughout the month of February. Our featured game is on sheet C. Ray, what do you think it might do? Let's read the ice now, brought to you by Star Choice.
The curler's 2.5 to 3, but I want to talk about a few spots. Going down, this in-turn going down away from the home, there's a very, very big break. A lot more so than the out-turn this way. Coming this way, this in-turn here will run fairly straight, break late, but there's lots of movement with the out-turn coming across. So you'll see lots of play in this area, but they'll come this way and this way when they're going down there. Now, up weight is tricky. Be careful. When you throw the up weight, it'll run straight, especially from the outside in. Offense is on tap tonight. This should be a terrific game. Both skips love to mix it up.
Well, I hope so. I really do. I want them to just slug it out. Alberta to play the red stones. They got the hammer. They've chosen their stones to play red. Ontario to play yellow. So to get us going, with Alberta having the hammer here in this first end of play, the Ontario lead is Audrey Frey.
Well, the one nice thing about this game, Vic, is that the page system, gives the loser another chance. And, it's controversial. There's a lot of things you can do. Lots of people think that Cathy Borst, she finished 10-1. She should be in the final, and maybe, there should be a game between 3 and 4 to play number 2 and that kind of. There's different formats, but the key is that you just can't come out here in a semifinal and lose one game and be gone. So I think they'll both go at it. There's the first rock by Audrey Frey thrown out in front in the free guard zone area, and Kate Horn has been asked to go around it, so the game is on. Let's get at it. Pitter patter. Let's get at it. There's the movement I told you about. We saw that this afternoon on this sheet. That there's a big break there. That's that in-turn going down.
Actually, go tight here. Tight here. Okay.
Alberta with last rock.
Mine's good.
And choice of rocks on the strength of their 10-1 finish. And they'll have it all the way, having won that round robin.
Hard line. Queen. Halfway. Line's good. Queen. Yep. Nice shot, Audie. Very nice.
Oh, my eyes are so tired, Vix, from reading through all those stats and everything.
Wow,
oh.
Audrey wanted to say hello to her Uncle Ken and Aunt Sharon in Mayerthorpe, Alberta. Kate Horn.
Yeah.
From Revelstoke, Alberta, high up in the Rogers Pass.
Not what Cathy was looking for.
Half around.
Like, not positive 9,
Right here.
9.
Anne's going to go around it again, wrap it around it just to prevent the run back. And we're early in the end. Patty McKnight.
Tight. Yep, line. Hurry line. Hard line. Halfway. Hard line. Hurry hard line. Room. Tight. Right up tight. Wait only.
Nibbler.
Just tight. Nice shot, buddy. Very nice. Nice shot, buddy.
Nice shot is right.
I forgot to put my grip on. Control weight. You can see all of it, right? Look, you see all of it? Control.
She's a good one, Victor.
Indeed, when we earlier today saw Marcia Gooderite, Joan McCusker, considered by many to be one of the best women's front ends ever put together. Right now, these two, Horn and Bomer, would come close, I think. They really are two top performers.
Okay.
And very strong brushers as well. Brushing is very, we saw this afternoon a game, and those of you that may have been with us, we saw a couple rocks that Sandra Schmurder got by guards, and really, and Sandra would be the first to tell you that it was strictly the brushers that got them by, and they just, you know, harried them by, and it was a combination of two things. Yes, their strong brushing stroke and the pressure and power they put on the room, but also their ability to pick the brushing up so quickly.
Patty McKnight, as we play in the first, Alberta has the hammer.
Right around, hurry hard. Come on, guys, hurry hard. Come on, hurry, right up, right up, right up, hurry. Okay.
Double them off.
Double peel.
Normal. Normal. Whoa.
Just normal.
Yep.
Not big.
Yep. Hard.
Brenda Bomer get the double.
Shot.
She'll open it up, but I tell you that left side is invited to get over there. Ontario still trying to protect their very first stone, which was raised in. Teresa Breen. You get the sense that each of these teams wants to throw the other one and drop them right here in the first end. Don't you? It is like they want to prove a point, send a message early.
Well, you know, as I said in my opening comments, Vic, that both of them like to play offense. Both of them have a great understanding of the game, and that's one of the keys. You know, that's something that's been missing, was missing with a few of the teams here this week, is that, you know, there's a little bit lack of knowledge, and maybe it comes from not having played a lot against the top competition. But I think both these skips know the percentages, know the game pretty well. So it'll be interesting to see what they do, and they're so evenly matched in numbers. 80% through the round robin. I mean, those are great numbers for Heather.
Yep. Little soft. Yep. Hard. Three.
Now you're going to look at these two as brushers, Bomer, Horn, and they'll drive it by.
And certainly getting some rocks out there in front, isn't she? Now she's got the center line covered, so she'll go to the 4-foot.
Top four, guys.
Now they're not her color out in front. Is she worried about that?
No, she's line one. She's going to go behind the line. She's got the center line covered, so she'll go right to the top 4-foot. This is Teresa Breen's last stone, so we're zeroing in on the end of this game. End of this game. Is that wishful thinking you there?
It's over in one.
That's right. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks
We'll see you
for
tomorrow.
joining. We'll now take you to the Delta. A few words from Linda.
Yep, right up. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep, hard. Okay.
A little rub will help it sneak a piece behind the center line guard.
Nice shot, TV.
Normal.
There's the team percentages through the week. You can see how evenly matched they are. Alberta tied for first with Team Canada, and Ontario third at 79%. So there's really so little to choose between the two. So it'll you know, really get down to who finishes tonight, Vic.
And those are the three teams remaining in contention for this year's championship. Heather Gobberson. One and then the other. Bang, bang. To the back 12.
Almost.
Still shot stone.
It's interesting, you know, when we came into the event, everybody said that it was Team Canada, Alberta, and Ontario. It's like you know, coming from a racing background. It's you pick up the racing form, you read the chart, and you choose your favorite based on past performance. And boy, the racing form and the charts were really correct here, weren't they? The 3 top teams are there now.
And I think it was
Just touch last, Teresa. Yeah.
I mean, solely for that reason. You had to look at their past experience, and if we believe, and there's no reason not to, what you and Linda have always said, you build on your experiences, then these 3, obviously, the question about Team Canada was, would they have anything left? Would they have any desire? But today, they proved they had a newfound desire.
Yeah, did you hear? And you heard Sanders' comment in the interview I did with her. You know, you bet they've got desire. They're competitors, boy.
T on its own. We'll leave it up. T on its own. Wait. Weight's coming off the nose. Wait. Yep. Hard, guys.
Now this is the out turn I talked about in the reading the ice segment. That does. If we were playing the in turn there, you would see a lot of late break. But did you notice how that rock never did get the big finish? Perfect weight by Ann, but it's fully exposed. Just did not finish big time. A familiar little run down the ice.
Should be able to make this with board. Just board up, probably.
I figure Cathy runs about 6.5 miles a day from one end to the other.
Very much into aerobic training. Cathy Borst. And her first stone. She has the hammer here in this first.
Yeah. Clean. We're almost control. That's almost control. Yeah. Quick. Hard.
Got it by, they do. And they'll sit there and actually flip out into the open a bit.
Sportish.
Keep in the back of your minds that the winner of this game goes on to the finals on Sunday. So this is a big game here. And the loser has the pleasure of playing Team Canada.
That's right. And if they watch today, they don't want to.
Yeah, I know. It's not easy.
You're going to have to play her sooner or later, but you just as soon play her on Sunday. If she happens to get there. Great first in. You know, they mixed it up like we thought they would right off the bat. Ann always gives you lots of rocks at play. And when she's good, she's very, very good.
Whoa. Lord. Whoa. Close. Real quiet, baby. Whoa. Close. Real close. Guys. That way? Whoa. Close. No.
Nice shot. Perfect weight. See, she almost got some movement, too.
Let's go a little less weight.
The double possibilities there, Vic, to score the deuce.
Little less weight.
She could catch this one here, just on the outside, and drive it this way, and maybe just catch a piece of that and bring this rock into play. If not,
take your one.
You can always get the one.
But they never mentioned this now, so you would sense that they're playing for the single, and if the double comes.
You think Heather doesn't know
where it is?
Think she hasn't lined it up? You bet your life she has. World junior champion. She's a good one. You're going to see her for a long time in this country.
Right on. Whoa. Board right on. Clean.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Final stone now, quickly.
Heather's looking for the double.
Is this the angle?
She's looking for a double.
Back, catch the corner, no!
That's why they wanted Heather wanted them to sweep it.
One for Alberta here in the first. Heather Godfreyson had other ideas, but it just wouldn't come enough. Alberta throws the first punch and puts one on the board.
Precision engineering. Performance that nails you to your seat. But enough about the high-performance computers Dell built for Ford. What can we build yours to do? Call in for just $99 a month. You can lease this Dell Dimension XPS with a 333 megahertz Intel Pentium 2 processor, 64 megs of SD RAM, 8.4 gig hard drive, Microsoft Office Small Business Edition, and Windows 95, a 17-inch monitor, 32X Max variable CD-ROM, an 8 megabyte AGP video card, even an X2 US robotics modem, and 24-hour tech support. The Dell Dimension XPS with a 333 megahertz Intel Pentium 2 processor. Pure performance for just $99 a month. Dell, what can we build yours to do?
Introducing new McCain Golden Crisp waffles, made waffle iron thick to stay fluffy on the inside while toasting up golden and crisp on the outside. Treat yourself to the real waffle iron taste of new McCain Golden Crisp waffles. Waffle iron thick to toast up light and crispy every time.
I've been through good times and bad times in the market. You know, the decisions and the advice I provide for my clients' RSPs are designed to protect their money. That's how I make my contribution.
Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, seeing beyond.
When AT&T Canada started this Dime Time thing, I said to myself, Dime Boy, you gotta be a part of this. Call anyone in Canada, any evening, any weekend, for a dime or less. Who needs the phone? Dime Time someone you love, okay? I'm no hero. I'm just trying to get Canada talking. One dime at a time. New Dime Time, only from AT&T Canada.
Let's play ball! When it comes to complete baseball coverage, even the best think of us first. The Jays return to TSN Tuesday, March 3rd.
They came that close to making the double for two. Alberta settles for one, means Ontario has the hammer as we begin play here in the second. They played on the opening day, the second draw of this Scott last Saturday night, and Alberta winning it 5-4 as Cathy Borst ran Merklinger and the Rideau Curling Club team out of stones in 10, 5-4. And there was a good difference in percentage, both in team percentage and in skip percentage.
Now, Cathy Borst asked for and got the first stone of the end into the rings, and it's right in the top of the button. And Ann Merklinger is playing the corner guard. That is her style.
Right here.
She doesn't want it too far over because she knows it's too tough to get to the 12-foot. She's quite prepared to play. Well, that's pretty close to that guard, but I said this afternoon in our telecast, and I think it's worth repeating. The one shot you have to have in your little bag of tricks and your little arsenal is the run back. It's part of the game now.
Top 12. More.
It's a big shot.
Hey, top 12. Top 12. No, top 8.
You got to be able to make those run backs.
Freeze.
Whoa, no. No line. No line, guys.
No line.
No line.
Wait on it.
Okay.
That moved not badly, but it was kind of had no rotation on it. Looked like to me. Audrey Frey just goes about her job so quietly and so efficiently. You hardly even know she's out there, Vic.
Yep.
No, and that's, again, the difference that we've seen in some of the teams this week is that,
Clean.
in fact, this front end just goes about its business and input only when called upon.
Forward.
Come across the face. Tap it back. She's playing board weight too, so she's playing it up a bit.
Yep.
Brenda Bomer
Easy hit.
here in the second.
Easy hit. Coming down.
Now this intern should hold a little bit and then come late, a little bit late, but not big time.
Clean.
No. Go hard.
Just didn't break, as I mentioned to you earlier.
Hurry. Good brushing.
Boy, great brushing by the skip Cathy Borst to help drag it out the side.
Just forward.
Ontario started very slowly this week, 1-2, and then they rattled off 6 straight wins midweek on their way to an 8-3 record.
Yeah, they looked a little spotty in the first part of the week and fought the ice a little bit, and they've stole the game from Sue Garvey, a game that maybe Sue should have won, and they never looked back after that. And that's the way this sport goes. And sometimes you kind of get a win that maybe you shouldn't have had, and it can really get you pumped. It's like a shot. I mean, you skip or anyone makes a really big shot for you, it can turn your, psychologically turn the whole thing around for you.
Yes, side. 3. Hard. Inside out, that's why I wasn't sure.
Same weight. Same weight.
I don't think so.
Forward. Whoa.
Care more, eh?
Close, clean.
Little more, just a little more weight.
Better line. Whoa. Curl. Come on, curl. A little more.
Finish.
That's just one of those spots, Annie, that I don't, it's not going to break. I think the outturn coming down here may break for you.
Forward.
This Alberta team just losing once the entire week, and that was last Sunday night to Kelly Kalo and her team from the Yukon Northwest Territories, and the Yellowknife Curling Club 5-3, the only loss for Alberta as they went 10-1.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Roll it.
Whoa.
Oh, that's good right there.
Shot.
Shot.
Heather's featuring that Lauren Bacall sound. You know, that throaty.
Just go, board. Board. Yep. Board. Yep. 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 Hard. Whoa, clean. Whoa. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Yep, yep. Yep, hard. Whoa, clean. Nice shot.
It's kind of a kitty by the door situation here.
Right there. Same weight. Same weight.
But the control zone is yellow, and Ontario does have the hammer here in the second.
But I wouldn't be surprised if you get a nose hit here. You're going to see a raise or a come around. That's why Cathy Borst wants to hit this and roll a little bit in behind the yellow one, Vic, if she can, just to take away the raise.
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Shot.
All right, raise or go around it.
Top 4 bump.
Top 4 bump. There's the raise.
Top 4 bump.
You knew it was just a matter of time.
T-line, it's good.
And Merklinger with last rock.
T's good.
So I was T last time.
Now, this is the outturn that's it's a little bit tricky. If it stays outside a little bit on the 4-foot line, it'll hold out there. But then when it gets closer to the center, it will break.
Back 4.
Teresa Breen.
Back 4.
It'll hold here.
Back 4 still. Whoa. Yep. Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Now it's Frey McKnight. Back 4. Here it goes. And it'll sit exactly where she wanted it.
Oh. Just came out a little bit more than she wanted. Just had to curl with it. Great shot by Teresa Breen. Just great.
Almost.
Now, if you're sitting at home and you're following along with this, this is what makes the game so interesting. You know, they exchange stones in front, and you just knew it was a matter of time before one would turn. And obviously the one that has the advantage is the one with last rock, and Merklinger. And when Cathy Borst played that one more time out in front and hit that yellow stone, bang, around I come, or tap back. Sure, not hard to be up for these kind of games. Two quality teams, two good thinkers.
We have her up.
Yes! Hurry!
Almost right out of her hand. It's Horn and Bomer.
Whoa. Roll it.
She got that going a bit right from the beginning.
Yep. Hard, 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 hard.
She definitely got that started right out of her hand. They yelled.
You hit one? A little softer.
Let's take a look at the release. Good mechanic, swing from the shoulder, well out in front, stays up nice and high, and then uses a body extension, just maybe got it going a little bit. It didn't look like it, but it sure broke quickly. Throws from on top of the stone, we call it.
Opens up that Ontario stone, biting top button, center line.
12 foot's good.
Yeah, or nibbly, eh?
Just a nibbler. Tight's really good.
Just a nibbler.
Weight's the same, eh?
Yeah, like it would be
Touch last.
close to 9 for tight.
Okay.
To Ann Merklinger's children. Mom says hi to Connor and Megan.
12 foot.
Clean.
12 foot. It's 12 foot straight, guys. Not deep. 12 foot. 12 foot. Make sure we're losing line. Gotta be in.
14 is T-line.
Pull hard. Whoa, for line. For line.
They want a
All right,
nibbler.
guys. That's good. I'll leave it.
Yeah.
Oh, that moved a mile. Why'd that move so much? Well,
Hog to hog, good. The takeouts around 9.5. We've been all week long, and the hack weight shots 11.5 from hog to hog. The draws to the T line 13.5 to 14. They might be a touch heavier tonight. I'll put a watch on it. And for those guards, 15 to 15.5. Linda left me this trusty little watch, so I will use it next time we get a draw. Cathy Borst can see 3/4 of this stone. Now her first one took off.
Well, that guard curled a little too much, didn't it? I mean, that's why it's open. Are they surprised by that movement? Or?
They did curl a lot. Once you get to center, it starts to go.
Up control. Up. Whoa. Roll it. Whoa.
Look at the roll here. To the edge of the 8.
Good one, you guys. Nice one.
Well, Ann was disappointed in her guard for sure. She wanted it on the center line, right in front of that stone. Forced Cathy to play the run back. So now a draw to the 4 foot. Took her a long time to decide, eh, Vic?
Yeah, right. Just put it down. Let's go. I know what I'm doing. But it's interesting. I mean, there you go. It just goes to show you the quality of the two teams. Merklinger doesn't cap it properly. She gets Borst, a great hit and roll. Suddenly your 2 becomes a make 1.
8 foot. Key line, guys. Line's good.
One thing we did mention all week long, sometimes if they start to dig in, they get to the house, they'll really slow up quick. So the brushers really have to be on their toes.
Full 8 for a single.
Wait in.
Right on the hearts.
For a single for Ontario. They're trading singles. They're punching ones through 2.
Good night, guys.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to TSN Tonight. I'm Darren DeTitian. The Detroit Red Wings in action this evening, playing host to the Florida Panthers at the Joe, and they have a very, very familiar face in the lineup. Sergei Fedorov, he's back. First period, Victor Kozlov, he's going to beat Chris Osgood, but it goes off the crossbar and stays out. Later on, the Wings break in. Shanahan and Nicholas Lidstrom. That's his first in 23 games. Lidstrom with the go-ahead goal. That makes it 1-0. That is currently the way it stands. Meanwhile, in NBA action this evening, the Toronto Raptors taking on Orlando. Orlando really short. They've got a ton of players out of the lineup, but it's 22-16. They are still up by 6 points. Meanwhile, when it comes to the National Football League, San Diego Chargers quarterback Stan Humphries, he's been injury prone the past few years. He's officially called it quits. We'll see in about an hour's time.
Did you see the look on his face?
Hey, here comes another one.
Come to Papa.
Wait, not a Ford Contour. That thing's got more moves than a cat.
And it's so quick.
What do they think we are? Greyhounds?
Come in and test drive the newly restyled 1998 Ford Contour. One drive will surprise you.
Hey, you guys up for a little Italian?
A whole lot can happen out of the blue. Labatt blue.
Yeah, lots of snow, especially southeast, Estevan, Weyburn, towards the east, Brandon, Manitoba. We hope you're all doing well. Upwards of 75 centimeters of snow in the last day and a half. As we go to the third end of play in a 1-1 tie. This is Audrey Frey.
Remember, Vic, that snow melts and turns into moisture, and that moisture makes a lot of people happy.
A lot of shoveling and blowing right now.
No, but Debbie does that, I don't.
Yeah. Yes, she does.
No leg drive, eh?
Good draw by Ann Merklinger for her single point. Had a little chance for a deuce there momentarily.
Kate Horn from Revelstoke, BC.
Yeah.
I may have said Alberta. Sorry.
Line for line for line.
You know, you just, you know, where's the, you know, where's the border there?
Hurry.
Look at this intern goal, Vic. This is what I talked about. It really goes crazy.
Wow.
Wow is right.
Okay, Katie. 8 foot. 8 foot.
You gotta get it out there. You can't cheat on the broom. In other words, you gotta get out to the stick and then wait for it, and it will break late.
Line's good, room. 8 foot. 8 foot. Tight. Okay, tight's fine. Right here. Where are you? Tight. Wait only. Right up tight, guys. Right here. No line. Just here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tight.
Kind of got it out there, and it just didn't catch the swing.
That's fine. Shot. Control. Just curl a little bit, right? Yep.
These two teams really do go about their business very, very quietly, very directly.
You're up, left. Yep. Yep. Hurry! Hard! Hurry! Hurry, 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 hurry. Sit. Okay.
8 foot.
Side.
Interesting if Cathy Borst may have picked up something
foot
on
tight's not all bad,
Kate
Peter.
Horn's delivery or something about her stones, because she walked right to Brenda Bomer to tell her something. Patty McKnight.
Tight line. 8 foot. Yep. Yep, line. Room. 8 foot. Close. Room. Wait only. Room.
T-line.
Back 4.
She's deep. Shoot.
Just too much
Right
weight.
off.
Oh, little Patty. Shoot.
Just brushing.
Okay, Patty.
Quite a bit of difference between where I was and Patty's, eh?
Yeah.
Top 12, top 8.
You want to hit this one? I don't mind coming top 12 or top 8 on this side. I don't know about leaving this one here. I don't like it. Okay.
And they're just going to get in there first.
Just nose.
Heather Gomperson have a point that if you just exchange the stones to control the zone, you're leaving Ontario a chance to get in there first.
Yeah, it is your stone though. All of a sudden, if you can hit it right in the nose. But you're right. Ann can go in herself first.
Firm. She's firm too.
Whoa. Whoa.
Get back one.
Yep.
Nose is good. Just nose.
Good shot. Good shot.
And gets everything. this Ford email from Wes Grizel from Regina. How do they decide on which sheet of ice they will use for the playoff games when there is only one game in 4 sheets? Well, we asked Neil Houston, the Director of Domestic Development for the Canadian Curling Association, former Canadian, former world champion of '86. Well, what they do is they just select one, and that will be the TV sheet, which is sheet C. So it's the TV sheet for the first quarterfinal. This one, it'll be the sheet for the semifinal and the final, and allows the ice makers, all the technicians, the players to get used to it. And that's why. So they just say this will be our TV sheet.
They're reading the ice guy?
Yeah. So by tomorrow, you should know everything about it.
I should.
They don't move it around. It just creates too many problems. There are other technical things that have to be done before the CBC arrives on Sunday to televise the final for you.
Going to have to go to get this by because they got to the inside that line early. No, sir.
Right over, Katie. A little soft, eh?
No, not bad.
Yeah.
There's such a fine line there. You know, if you throw it, overthrow it a bit, it'll stay out a little bit. Then if you underthrow it just a tiny amount, it'll really break.
Sorry.
It's a veteran Ontario side. They've been together for 6 years. And we talked earlier today about Team Canada, the fact that they'd been together for 7 years and know each other inside out. And that no doubt helps.
Yep, right up. Right up, guys, hard. Halfway, hard.
This should finish.
Hard, guys, hard. Hurry up, guys, hard. Hurry, right up, right up. Nice shot, Teresa.
Shot.
To cover the Ontario Stones, sitting back 4, Alberta has the hammer here in the third of a 1-1 tie.
Normal.
Playing the peel or the run back, Cathy?
Normal.
Out of her hand, it's Bomer on the left, Horn on the right. Drive it back and by.
She was trying to get a little piece of the red one, too, on the center of the red one, touching the center line.
Same way.
They've kind of passed opportunities back and forth, haven't they, a little bit?
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't too bad.
Tight.
Tighter line.
Tight to 12 foot.
Okay, tighter line.
Whoa, right on. Tight.
Clean.
Could you overlap this stone maybe to take away that double bump that's available to Alberta?
You wouldn't be concerned about that, Vic. Anytime teams are playing double bumps, you feel pretty good.
Sit. Stop now. Stop. Sit. Stop. Shot.
Dan's kind of got a running conversation going with those stones tonight.
And that one listened.
Yeah. What a future this young lady has. 1996 Canadian and World Junior Champion. And a good decision, in my opinion, to hook up with someone like Cathy Borst for a number of years. And you know, obviously their opportunity of winning is a good one. And
Normal. Let's wait the first time.
Whoa.
Normal weight off. Running straight.
Yeah, roll it out.
as soon as you step that weight up.
Roll it. Hey, it's fine.
I mean, Godberson, Borst, much in the same way as Kim Gillard, former champion, hooked up with Marilyn Bodo. They've had their run. They're won a championship, world title, so now they're going to go their separate ways. Kim Gillard will skip next year with Sherry Sherrick playing third.
Oh, I didn't know that. Of course, you live right down there, and wife Debbie is tuned to all that.
Yeah. Did you hear? Did you hear?
halfway. Sit.
That's good. That's good.
Nice shot, Ann.
Left it a little bit higher.
Yeah, is a tap back available now, I think, with all the late movement we get there.
Here, should be good.
Strictly weight, you can't throw anything more than back 8-foot weight here.
What are you guys getting for times here?
Yeah, I think there's no doubt the crowd is
Back there, it's going to be a 13.
taking on Alberta as their favorite here, being neighborly provinces.
Okay. Oh, she says back line when she called.
Just come to it.
Okay.
Just a draw.
Line's good. Line's good.
Mine's good. Yeah.
Whoa, lots.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa, off, touching. Whoa. It's gotta come lots.
Just tap back.
Whoa, whoa. Sit, Kat, sit. Sit. Shot.
Just a little too much weight, Vic. She really wanted just to come to it.
Strong, sorry. You got really slow bounce. A little heavy.
Back line or back ball?
They call her Noodle. That's her nickname.
What?
And Merklinger. Noodle.
What?
Noodle is Merklinger's nickname. I said to Patty McKnight, why Noodle? I'm trying to think, is she smart? Like, you know, like Noodle? And she says, no, look at her. Ann is tall and thin like a noodle. So that's why they call Ann Merklinger Noodle.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rick. Once again, it's a weight shot here. Be careful not to overthrow it. Certainly don't want to jam it.
Yep. 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 Whoa.
Final
Yep.
stone for Merk.
Hard. Whoa.
Several Merk signs in the crowd now.
Right on.
Boy, look at this. Inside roll two. Audrey Frey is right there. Very appreciative crowd. There they are, the Merk supporters.
Very nice shot. Cathy Borst going to have absolutely the perfect weight here.
It's wild playing in front of this kind of a crowd, isn't it?
Yeah, you see, you know what, and we enjoy it too. And I'm sure everybody watching does.
Well, you know, Ann's referring to, of course, it's a very, very knowledgeable crowd, and they're very appreciative of the skills of the shot making in the curling, which is just super. It is a real treat to play in front of people that know the game so well. She's pumped, and she doesn't normally show a lot of emotion. This is a draw for Cathy Borst. That's all it is a draw.
Now there's...
It'll break big time. Heather's right.
Yep. Whoa. Room. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Yes. Higher.
Enough to bump it back.
No,
now
she
have a
can't.
look. She jammed it. One yellow.
One yellow?
It is one yellow. Steal of one for Ontario. Two to one. Ontario leads through three.
Another Nokia discovery. Small words are hard to read, which is why at Nokia we make our screens big, so they're easier to read. Inspired technology with a human touch. Nokia, connecting people.
Since 1982, Scott Paper has been the proud sponsor of the Scott Tournament of Hearts.
That's right, Gavin. Scott Towels has been there for the spills of victory.
And Scotties was there for the disappointments of defeat. Oh, that was a tough loss.
Here's Sandra Schmerler and the Scott product team practicing their winning form.
What great action! That Scott team really delivers.
That was great. As always, the Scott Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by this family of fine Scott paper products.
Yes, it's boredom twitch syndrome. You're lucky. There's a new treatment.
Got boredom twitch syndrome? Get relief with Star Choice Digital Satellite Television. Over 90 channels of sports, movies, and entertainment, all with cinema quality picture and CD quality sound.
Thank you.
For a retailer in your community, call now. Finally, the choice is yours. Star Choice.
Okay, I'll be back on Tuesday. The numbers are on the fridge. I color-coded all your meals so you won't be confused. The blue one is a beef dish. B is for beef. The pink one's a pork dish. P is for pork. You get the idea. The green one is for vegetables. It should be violet for vegetables. But I thought you might see violet but think purple and interpret pork, which would defeat the whole purpose of convenient color coding altogether. 4 minutes on high, stir halfway. Bye, guys.
So what do you guys want for dinner, blue or pink?
Did somebody say McDonald's?
I hope Mom color-coded breakfast, too.
Power plus pride and perfection equals playoff position. Witness the March of Champions on TSN as our university athletes go for glory at the CIAU Finals. Both men and women fight for superiority in basketball, volleyball, and of course, hockey. So don't miss a heartbeat of the purest, most spirited series of sporting events this month. CIAU March of Champions on TSN.
Welcome back to the Agridome. 2-1 Ontario after the steal of one in the third. Oh, you know what? I thought she had a terrific looking shot there, but it just maybe curled a little too much. And then the jam. Steal of one for Ontario. Alberta with the hammer here in 4. Weight looked very good.
Well, the weight was very just jammed on it. I think it had to curl a little bit more and hit it, come across the face a bit more. Good shot, but
numbers through 3 on the 2 leads. This is Kate Horn.
That's hot. Hot. Hot.
Hot out of her hand, she says.
Hot.
Where is it? Top 8. Oh, coming down. Coming down.
You take it back, team?
Yeah.
Okay, go. Far as back. This one. Runner.
Take her. Job.
Okay, Katie.
All right.
took it back as far as they could get it, just so they get buried a little bit. It's not covered at all. You can see 3/4 of it.
Yep, hard, quick, hard, whoa, back line, yep, get it out, we're out. Okay, Queen, nice shot. Halfway?
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Boy, this is...
Yeah, she under through this.
Knew right away. Cathy Borst out to join Godberson and Bomer.
Keep it going. Keep going. Get it back.
Tighter, bump. Sleep
Good
bump.
Good job, Katie.
There's a kick on that.
8 foot, top 4. 8 foot, top 4. Tight's not all bad.
Brenda Bomer, Patty McKnight through 3.
For T-line. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Bite the 12-foot, just short's fine, Ann said. In turn, come around.
T. tee. Whoa. Dang, little Patty.
Oh, wide open still. Wide open. Coming. Where are you? Yep. Yep.
Weight's great.
Yep. Yep. Right up hard. Whoa. Nice shot.
Shot, Patty.
It's kind of plan B. Ann didn't want it quite that deep. As it turned out, it's a perfect shot. It slid right to the top of the 4 foot, and you can see just about a quarter of it. That's all. This is a tricky little spot, this intern now. If you overthrow it at all, it won't come any at all.
You're up. Line plus. Yes, for line plus. Weights up. No, not hers.
Weights up. Close. Back line plus. Whoa. Whoa. No, no, off. No. Yep, yep, yep. Shot, Brenner. The girl. Shot.
Moves the 2 Ontario stones to the back of the 8. Remember, Alberta has the hammer here in 4.
Your top 4, yeah.
Alex is exactly the same.
Same spot. It's fun to watch these kind of games, isn't it, Vic?
Yeah, I mean, you know they're going to be playing offensively. They have the talent to make great shots.
Close. Close.
4 foot.
Yep.
4 foot with sweeping.
Yep. Right up.
No, 8
Yep.
foot.
Hard. Come on, every inch. Right up, right up.
You can see the difference. That intern just doesn't snap, just doesn't give you the big finish that the other intern going down the other way does, for example. And I think you'll find the out turn will give you a little more finish, but you've been forced to play this intern side.
Hey, wait.
You can see 3/4 of it. Play it quietly, she said to Brenda Bomer.
No more.
Yep, a little more.
Weights up. Hard. In. Whoa. In. Whoa. Coming down. Up. Coming down, coming down.
Not bad weight.
Well by.
Shot.
Very nice to punch it through.
Shot rock still sits at the back, but Ann can't leave that there.
Forward only.
Board weight.
Okay, forward.
Woo. Teresa Breen is off to quite a start.
Yep.
Forward plus.
Hard. Hard.
Audrey Frey. On the left, Patty McKnight. It's a fight. It's a struggle.
Both side. Hard. Hard.
Through, and they get the roll, too. It's funny now, just usually, not all the time, it's a battle of thirds that you and Linda looked at. I mean, tonight you thought it might be the skips. Why not, in this case, the 2 thirds?
Well, I just think both are very qualified. And I mean, all 4 members are qualified. I don't want to single. I just think that the game teams are so even. I think that the skip that finishes the best tonight. You know, I mean, right now, Teresa Breen is out curling Heather Gudbranson. But that shot was made by the brushers. First of all, the good call immediately, because she was tight to the broom, and they just stood that rock up on their ear, on its ear. They got it by. They straightened it right up.
Lots of room.
That's what power for brushing will do for you. You'll see a lot of that at the Briar next week.
Let's freeze. Can you freeze it back?
Week after next, I should say. Look at this here. Is this any good?
Shot,
Is this any good?
And right back.
Give me a chance.
Right to the face by Heather Gudbranson.
You just watched about 6 great shots, or 5 great shots in a row. I mean, this is very, very precise curling. It's very easy to sit here and to be part of this, even if it's just from a distance, to watch this kind of display of talent. Great shot by the slider. Really animated. She.
T-line.
Wonderful shot.
Lots of line. Yep.
T to back 4.
Yep. Boom. Oh, lots of line. No. Close, real close.
Back 4.
Real close.
Whoa. Back 4.
No.
Back 8.
Move it up.
Bumping.
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Constant communication all the way down.
Shot.
Just a little too strong. It popped itself out in the open a little bit, so it gives Cathy a chance to come down and just kind of get a little roll into here. backline weight.
Okay, no pounds. This one will curl a little bit more.
Got the frog in the throat, eh?
Yeah, well, she's close to losing it, as a lot of the curlers are at the end of a long week. Heather Godberson.
Whoa, whoa, I'm out. Firm.
Whoa.
Outside, she
Clean.
says.
Whoa. Clean. It's firm. It's firm. Clean. Hack. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sit. Get over. Yep. Get over. Oh. Good shot.
Worked out well. Is it now given, she gets a stone, is the hit and flip there available for Ontario?
Yes, it is. It certainly is, yeah. She's so animated.
Okay. Kind of wait forward. Okay. So we're playing hit and
We're
roll.
gonna play the.
Gee, must be some tough scorekeepers down there, because
Roll or double?
those are low numbers from what I've been seeing.
I think the hit and roll. Okay. Board.
But this is a straight spot, is it?
Well, the minute you step your weight up, you see, what I was talking about earlier, this is what I mentioned in the reading the ice limit. This turn coming down here, this in-turn, doesn't finish big time. Yes, you can get some movement. It gradually will come across, but it hasn't got the big swooping finish.
It's not a real swingy spot.
No, there's your comment. There you are. Thank you, Ann. It's not a real swingy spot, but when you step your weight up, it'll run down there pretty straight.
So touch more.
She was thinking first of all of playing the double, which she could make easy. But now I think she's gone to the hit and roll. That was her final decision.
Forward. Please. Yep. Maybe a little down. Yes. Hard.
Again, it's Frey. McKnight. Can they do it again? They get it by one, get it by another one. No.
She was down in her weight, because she talked about board weight, and that wasn't quite board weight. It's a golden opportunity for the
I like that, Kath. If we can tuck
team
on
from
top floor,
Alberta.
that's perfect. Short's okay though. Yeah, short's fine. See, it's gonna start to move more, isn't it? Hers, mine have been. Yeah, I would say open it up a bit more.
They held it up long enough to get it by the long guard, but they just chipped the back one, Dick. Just
Okay,
down
short's
weight.
better than deep here. Yeah, top 8. Can you see where we need it? Short's fine. Top 4 is great.
Looking for the top 8 foot, so we're looking for about 14.
Oh, 83. Hard! Hard! Looking good, girls. Hurry!
Sweepers think she's a little light.
Good job. Bring it
Yeah, it would be by that number.
It sure is.
hard! Hard! Get it by hard!
Oh, they're going to leave it short.
Good job.
But it covers those 2 stones.
Well, it's better there than deep, that's for sure.
I want to make sure it was too deep there. We like the other way, eh? Let me just see the other way.
Yeah, we can go that way too.
Yeah, I think that's better, eh?
I think that'll finish better, Ann.
Okay.
I agree.
Good. Right here. Yep. That's for up to.
Now the curl here.
It will swoop. It will finish
because it's coming off what? They suggest sometimes the frost. It comes off the frost here.
No, this side of the sheet's just a little bit. There's a little bit more swing in it. It'll hold out for a long time, and then it'll start. When it starts to go, it'll break with a little bit more finish than the intern, I think. Can't put them back.
Gotta curl a mile. It's coming. Wait only. It's coming. Top 4.
Cathy McKnight says it needs it.
Top 4. We got tons of line. Tons. Yep. Top 4. Yep. Yep, guys, hurry. Hurry. Come on, guys, hurry.
Oh, they left it.
Okay, that's good.
Well, we were waiting for line.
I don't think I need that much more.
Hear what Ann has to say. I don't know if she put it back a little bit or.
Good weight. Yeah, line would have been good.
Line was great. The weight was great, I should say. They could have brushed it.
Yeah, you still pretty well got to sweep it to get it to be a second shot, even if line's not good. Make it hit it. We touch more. Okay.
Draw for 3.
Going out a little further here.
Clean. We got lots of clean. Clean. Stay with it. Lots of weight. Clean.
Got lots, say Bourne and Boomer.
Way too much. Don't want to clean.
Yes. Whoa.
Don't want to clean. It's way back. Yes, get a body.
Way back, they said.
Oh.
Oh, and look at that. The little bump has taken one. Look at that.
That was my air. My air.
That was Heather's fault, she's saying.
Sure.
Because,
oh, Heather.
Should have brushed it by. So instead of 2, it's 1. Godberson makes the wrong call, the line call, and it costs Alberta 1. They'll settle for a single. She'll go down and have a chat with her skip and offer her apologies.
That was like blonde.
What?
Dum-dum. Sorry, that's just a mental lapse for me.
Some of us thrive in wet situations. Scott towels are no exception. Thirsty Scott towels are so absorbent and strong you can trust them to soak up quickly, which is a good thing. For most of us. Scott towels, always thirsty for more.
Since the Hendrick Racing Team started using Quaker State, they finished 1-2 in the '96 Winston Cup standings. Finished 1-2-3 this year at Daytona. And they've won at Rockingham, Bristol, Martinsville, and Charlotte. Which makes you wonder, is it in their blood or in their engines? Quaker State, the quality the Hendrick Racing Team demands, the quality your car deserves.
Introducing 8 hours of fever relief. New Children's Advil.
A tough cold isn't just up here. Your sinuses are congested too. That's why there's Advil Cold and Sinus for congestion. It's tough on colds like Advil is on pain. And now it's available without a prescription.
Advil Cold and Sinus, today's relief for tough colds.
It's been part of this country for generations, on neighborhood streets from coast to coast, as Canadian as winter and hockey. Home Hardware, helping Canadians build their dreams. Look for these featured products. Moen single-lever kitchen and bathroom faucets, washerless and easy to install with a lifetime limited warranty. Sylvania indoor-outdoor halogen floodlights and compact flicker-free fluorescence with electronic instant on. Green Cross Roundup Total Vegetation Control. No soil residue, 1 liter, ready-to-use concentrated formula. Watch for Home Hardware's Close to Home on NHL telecasts.
So a chance for 3 turns out to be just 1 for Alberta, and a 2-2 tie as we go to the 5th. Missed call by Heather Godberson was a big part of it.
Let's keep positive.
Yeah, where do you want to put this one? No, that was my error. I'm sorry. I'll take the blame on that one.
Okay, but now let's put her behind us. Let's go. We're tied, for Christ's sakes.
Huh?
We're tied.
No, I know, but I'm not shooting that good. Hey.
Cathy threw it a little too strong, and I'll tell you what, this is what makes us a good team. You heard Heather Godberson talk about it. She could certainly play for me anytime she wanted, not that she'd ever want to, but that is what you call a team player. She took the blame for that situation. She had to make a decision on the brushing. It was overthrown. She could have left it, and they would have maybe chipped the front one, and they would have got the 2 points. When they got it by, she had to communicate a little better with the front end. And you could see what was going to happen. Once they got by the front one, it was going to chip the back one.
No! You sure? Yep, it's going to go. It's going to go.
A draw for 3 that turned into 1.
Kate Horn. I like Daryl Horn, too, the coach, saying, come on, we're tied here, folks. Look at the board. We're tied.
Shot,
and it's still only the 4th.
You shot. Board. Board.
And just before we got that for you, Heather came down and said that was just a mental mistake, and she accepted full responsibility for as the holder of the broom. She's the one in the house, and she takes responsibility for that call.
What should she have done?
Well, she could have left it. She could have communicated with the front end. How heavy, I guess. It's a tough thing to make, to do. And we all make those kind of mistakes. But if it curls a little more, it chips from the front one. And then, of course, they get the 2 points. And the front end said right from the offset that it was too strong.
So she should have maybe brushed it to go by all the way to the back?
Yeah, or one or the other. Let it curl and chip the front, or brush it hard all the way to get it by the back. But those are hard decisions. They're split decisions, split second decisions you have to make. But that end's behind you now, so you forge forward. And
oh, we lost it. Okay. Shot.
Ontario with the hammer here in 5 of a 2-2 tie.
Control.
Somebody's doing a little humming on the ice, eh?
A little Shania Twain? Is that
Control. Weights up. Win. Control. Win. Close. Lots of weight. Oh, close, real close. Weights up. Both side, Audie. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Good roll.
Look at the roll by Patty McKnight.
Shot, Patty.
It's a great game, folks. This is terrific curling. I don't care.
This Ford email from Victoria, BC, and Elizabeth Grissom, who did both Alberta and Ontario beat in their provincial finals to get to the Scott.
Ontario beat Heather Houston, did they not, in the final?
They did. And Alberta beat Susan O'Connor in the final. O'Connor beating a former Alberta champion, Shannon Clyburn, in the semi.
There's your run back. Welcome to the game of curling, the run back.
8 foot. 8 foot. Yeah.
Free guard zone rule has brought a lot of little things along. The control zone is one, of course, and the run back shot is so important that teams like Kevin Martin and Burtniks and the Peters and all the top teams play so well. Daw, you'll see him in action in Winnipeg, and they play those shots so well. William Daw.
Close. Yep. Room. 8 foot. Room. Right here.
Well, great bit of rushing here, and line call. Another nice shot by Patty McKnight.
Nice shots, Patty.
Terrific curling.
I don't know why I'm nice shots, Patty.
I should retire, I think. I can't. They make way too many shots, these people.
14 shorts fun.
It's neat. Heather Godberson.
Playing the come around. She could play the run back again and Sir Rock out in front.
A little narrow.
Mine's good.
Yes, hard.
Said she was a little narrow. Look at the way Brenda Bulmer leans on it from way up high, off her toes. Horn leading it.
Gotta go split it. Split it.
Split it open.
Split.
Right open.
Hard. Okay. Must have been really tight.
Yeah, she got that started for sure.
Really tight.
Really went, eh? Okay.
Even a split would be okay, eh? Probably better. Get them both buried.
Yeah, that's good.
You like that?
Yep.
If we clip this, it's not bad, eh?
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to do that, though.
Who's yelling that?
Yeah, we gotta go there.
Thinking this. Whoops. Can't start at
This
the
isn't
bottom.
all bad.
Thinking there.
Okay.
You split
So just
the.
T-line.
Even 8 foot's great.
Yeah. 8 foot.
Room. Whoa, right off.
Off line. 12 foot.
Right
Lots of
off.
line.
It should break
Gotta
here.
curl.
12 foot.
Need to sweep a little. Still
Whoa.
lots of line. Weight only.
Whoa.
Whoa, lots of line, guys.
Yep.
Come on.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Guys.
Word.
Board.
Board weight. Hit it on the nose.
What's up?
Yep.
Almost.
Whoa.
It runs straight.
Control. Whoa. Control. Off. Sit. Whoa.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I can't up my weight on that rock. I'll just back right up.
Okay.
Control.
Do the same shot. Same shot. Do you like that or over here?
Yeah, I think
Talked about the
thing.
same shot. A couple things can happen. She could get the
Want the
little
same
split on
weight?
this one and pushing it to there.
Or a little bump on this?
Split's better, eh?
I don't mind the shot you just threw. It's not
There you
bad,
go.
eh?
Yeah,
Go there.
thing.
Okay.
Okay,
Where was
GB.
I, 12 foot?
Well,
Right in the 8?
yeah,
Okay.
and we didn't sweep you, so probably throw the same.
Teresa Breen.
8 foot.
Line's better. Yep.
Lots of line.
Yep.
Close, yeah.
Yep.
Lots of line.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
8 foot.
Whoa.
Just 8 foot.
Whoa.
Whoa. 12
Whoa.
foot.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, guys.
Where are you?
Just
Full
12
12.
foot.
Full 12.
12 foot.
Oh. Okay.
Top 8. Came a little deeper than they like.
Yeah, you hit that on the nose. I think you can make the double.
Run pretty straight here.
Control.
Yeah. Gonna give a touch more.
You can hit this right in the nose, get them both.
Control weight.
A little firm. Whoa. Whoa. It's normal.
Whoa.
Whoa.
No.
Girl. curl, curl.
Yeah, with that kind of weight, she's not going to get the double, that's for sure. She never gave it a chance to work at all, Victor. She just overthrew it.
I just put it out at the end.
All right,
okay.
I think it's just too much weight, too, Cathy, for what you had in mind.
I think we got to leave her the hit and roll.
Oh, looks so
now,
easy,
actually, why don't we just hold a straight guard now? Yeah, because she doesn't have the angle there anymore. She had the angle over here, which is why I didn't want to throw that guard.
Well, the angle she's talking about is this one right here. All of a sudden, this angle's no longer there. This rock has gone into a position that prevents them from playing that one onto that.
But I threw guards
so she's just going to play the guard up here. And Cathy will probably have to play some kind of a come around here.
We can't be too tight, Therese, or we'll over curl, eh?
The run back. And the guard could block off this run back even.
Just block the hole. We got to block the straight back. I think we have to go here.
I think Teresa's right. You could also go to the out turn yourself.
It's a really different room if I'm throwing it tight versus a guard, eh?
Yeah, I like going tight. I don't like leaving a long guard.
Well, it's a hard hold. I mean,
well,
it's going to over curl if we are throwing it tight.
This is the one that Teresa's concerned about, the straight run back.
Well, we can go here and throw a tight guard.
Yeah, we just saw mine go. Eh?
Okay, we're going to be over. It's going to be over here then, eh?
Yeah, that's good though. We just got to be anywhere in that hole.
Okay. Just a guard, guys. Yeah.
The reason they're playing this.
No, we don't need this. It's just a guard. We don't want to be in. Just want to block that. Yeah, we can't. We keep setting up the double here.
You could make the out turn draw to the 4-foot too and lie too, but she's afraid to leave her the roll.
Otherwise, she's got a double there. Tight's good.
Wait, still the same here.
Okay.
And Merklinger at her first in a 2-2 tie.
Clean, yep, yep.
12 foot.
12 foot. Yes.
12 foot.
Whoa, whoa. Where?
Not too deep. 12 foot.
Just tight.
Just
halfway. Just tight, guys.
Just tight. No,
whoa.
I think we're too
Tight only. Whoa, right off. Nope, leave it up.
Just tight.
Close.
Just tight.
Yep. Nice shot, Ann.
Yeah, she cut off the run back, and
Great shot.
the double's pretty tough. It's going to leave Cathy nothing but the out turn come around.
Short, you know.
Ontario has the hammer.
Well, the hits are running straight, but I think this should be about right ice.
Okay. I think it looks good. Comes a little bit at the end, but otherwise it starts off.
And you heard Cathy say, even if I'm short, we can block and make the draw very tough for her.
I'm saying 65, 70.
Okay, even if we're, if it's buried and we're top 8, she has a tough time to try and get shot. I'm sure we're not behind the tee line, but we need to get it, half in the 4 to be shot.
A little unhappy with the way she's been playing. Cathy Borst.
I think she's a little too hard on herself. She's been playing fine. The draw for 3, she threw too hard, that's for sure.
Line's good. Yep, line. Yep.
Let's wait.
Hard!
We're looking for 14, 14-5.
Room. Whoa there. Where are we?
Whoa.
8 foot. Gotta be here.
Could be a little bit heavy.
Hard! Whoa.
Shot.
Great draw.
Close.
But can it be tapped back now for 2?
Well, it's not such an easy tap back because there's not a lot of big movement there. You're going to throw it with back 8-foot weight.
Okay, back 8.
Okay.
Back 8.
Yeah, back 8.
When they met in Brandon in November at the Olympic curling trials, the game started off exactly the same way. Only in the 5th, Merklinger
Make sure 1, okay, guys?
threw a 4 at Alberta. And here they are. Today, all these months later, same score, but no 4, trying a quiet tap back for 2. Point seems to be right, according to the front.
It's just out turn to whether it'll come or not.
It's not, Patty.
It hasn't been coming here all day long, so
No.
We got nothing.
I'd be surprised if it comes this time.
Okay. Nice try.
No.
One red. Try.
One red. No 4 for Ontario tonight. It's a steal of 1 Alberta. They've played 5. And the team from the Otwell in Edmonton has the lead going to the break. And Snow White smiling.
Yeah. Sorry, Heather, but...
When AT&T Canada started this Dime Time thing, I said to myself, Dime Boy, you gotta be a part of this. Call anyone in Canada, any evening, any weekend, for a dime or less. Who needs the phone? Dime Time someone you love, okay? I'm no hero. I'm just trying to get Canada talking. One dime at a time. New Dime Time, only from AT&T Canada.
Any experienced driver will tell you to know where you're going, you have to know where you've come from. Get a trackside perspective with a Formula One preview. TSN Motorsports takes you inside the 1998 edition of the world's fastest circus. The Formula One preview. See it and live it March 3rd on TSN.
Auto parts, auto parts, auto parts. We got them small, we got them round, we got them big, we got them long. Auto parts, auto parts, auto parts. For 4-inch cars and heavy trucks, bring on in parts and you will find. Auto parts, auto parts, auto parts. For quality, we have the line for top performance every time.
UAP Napa, the right brand for the job.
Superior parts for every type of range, you know, is built just right. Auto parts, auto parts, auto parts.
Available at AutoPro and UAP Napa member installers.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to TSN Tonight. I'm Darren Detition. 3 games in the National Hockey League this evening, including the Detroit Red Wings, as they're playing host to the Florida Panthers, and you'd better believe it, Sergei Fedorov is back. In the first period, the Wings are going to break in. Brendan Shanahan to Nicholas Lidstrom. That's his first in 23 games. That makes it 1-0 for the mighty Red Wings. Second period, Bill Lindsay all alone. Stone. Chris Osgood goes down, and Lindsay can't beat him. Meanwhile, Detroit's thrown another goal up on the board. Igor Larionov has now made it 2-0 in favor of Detroit. In the NBA this evening, the Toronto Raptors are on the road. They're taking on Orlando. It is now 44-56. They're down by a dozen. This is a big game for Chuck Daly as the funny man Chuck goes after his 1,000th career victory in the NBA. That'll do it for now. We'll have another update for you in about an hour's time. Let's get you back to Regina.
It has been the most popular place here. You should see the way they scoop. I mean, it's not little scoops, like it's big mountain-sized, prairie-sized scoop. Look at that, the scoops of ice cream you get here at the Agridome. Stay with us right after the game for an ice cream. No, not an ice cream, a TSN Turning Point, brought to you by Super 8 Hotels.
I've seen every card there is. Thousands of cards. Super 8's VIP card. It says, congratulations, your reservation is guaranteed, and you get 10% off. Life's great at Super 8.
It's a big part of the Scott Tournament of Hearts every year. The Ford Hot Shots. Top prize, a 1998 Ford Contour. 2 tickets on Canadian Airlines or Nokia cell phones. 6 shots, 5 points per shot, total of 30 points. And it came down to Alberta lead, Kate Horn in the final against New Brunswick second, Allison Franey. The final shot is a double takeout and stick. 1, 2, hang around for 5. Allison Franey is the 1998 Ford Hot Shots winner.
Congratulations. Also, on behalf of the Ford dealers and Ford Motor Company, good luck to you and good luck with
Thank you very much.
Allison Franey, the 22-year-old business student, has reason to toot her horn here in Regina.
Hi, everybody at home. Hi, Paula.
the fifth end break. 3-2 Alberta leading after the steal of 1 and 5. When we come back, Ontario will have the hammer to start the sixth.
So he thinks he saved some money. Well, next time I'm calling Allied. Oh, geez.
Thank you, Canada, for making Allied the biggest and best in the country.
Another Nokia discovery. Small words are hard to read, which is why at Nokia we make our screens big, so they're easier to read. Inspired technology with a human touch. Nokia, connecting people.
Since 1982, Scott Paper has been the proud sponsor of the Scott Tournament of Hearts.
That's right, Gavin. Scott Towels has been there for the spills of victory.
And Scotties was there for the disappointments of defeat. Oh, that was a tough loss.
Here's Sandra Schmerler and the Scott product team practicing their winning form.
What great action! That Scott team really delivers.
That was great. As always, the Scott Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by this family of fine Scott paper products.
Wearing a tested helmet helps prevent injuries. Think safety and stay in the game.
It was about the time that gold was discovered on Bonanza Creek that the Canadian Bank of Commerce set out on one of the great human adventures in Canada's history, the epic trek to the Klondike.
Is it terrible out there? I can't imagine.
They'd been asked to open the first official bank.
In your letter, when you described the trip over the mountain,
Sure, there was plenty of gold, all right, and plenty of ways to spend it, too. But the men knew they could trust the Canadian Bank of Commerce.
As far as the new bank is concerned, I'm extremely well satisfied with the efforts.
You see, the bank was there on behalf of the Dominion government, and they could see beyond the glitter to a larger dream, a dream called Canada.
Your awaiting wife and
your loving and devoted husband, Wilfred.
When you never forget where you came from, you can see more clearly where you're going. As in the past, CIBC will continue to play a pioneering role by investing in Canada's vision of the future.
Hi, CIBC. How may I help you?
Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, seeing beyond.
Started with a pair of boots. Kodiak boots, actually. And it just grew from there. It grew from boots to shoes. From shoes to clothing. Everything to dress you up or dress you down. Oops, not that far down. You could say that wearing Kodiaks has taken on a whole new meaning.
The 1998 Scott Tournament of Hearts from Regina, Saskatchewan on TSN is brought to you by Cottony Soft Cottonelle Bathroom Tissue.
We've had a great week here at the Agridome in Regina, and it's coming to an end. Let's take a look at the numbers after 5, right?
Well, it's kind of interesting. The only big steal just coming in this fifth inning was a change there. You can see how low the percentage is at 53% on the draws, and then the hit percentages are about 74-80, but the team percentage is a big spread, 73 to 66%. It's a big difference.
First stone being thrown by the Alberta lead. Kate Horn, and it'll be into the top 8. How will Merklinger do?
It's strange that the draw numbers are so low, Vic. Really, it's great brushing ice, and all 4 brushers are very, very strong. So Cathy's overthrown a couple of draws that she should have maybe made. And you saw Ann's draw the last one where they stole the point.
Really tight. Really tight.
That was a hard draw, though, I'll tell you, because it
Audie.
it just doesn't curl big time there.
Kate works for Emco Limited.
Hurry! Hurry! Hurry hard. Hurry. Bounce it a bit. Bounce it. Bounce it. Bounce it. Hurry. Hard. Hurry. Get a bounce. Get a bounce. Okay, that's fine. Slow back line. Back line. Back line.
Too much curl. Allows Ann to get a little piece of it.
Back 12. Yep. Whoa, good. Back 12. Whoa. Close. Yep. Whoa.
Audrey Frey, who works for the law firm of Curley, Robertson, Panay, Hill, and McDougall.
Sport.
Hit and roll.
Yeah, line. Yep. Line. Yep.
Brenda will be moving into that brand new house she's building soon.
Hurry. Whoa. Whoa. Hide.
To lie two.
Wow, we didn't quite think back one.
Got a double here?
Yeah, I think it'll come enough to get enough of it to catch the double. Vic.
Control. Little up. Whoa. We're up. Normal. No, not bad.
Cathy works for Health Canada.
Little in between. Chop, Patty.
The jam had to curl a little more.
Shorts, great. Yes. Top. Line's good. Lots of room. Where is it? 12. 12. Oh, it's got a curl. Wait.
Brenda Bowler.
12. 8. Coming down. 12. 8. Coming down. Yep. Coming down. Come on. Come on. Get a bite. Come on. Hard. Shot.
And does get a bite, top 12.
Once again, the double is there if you catch it in the right angle. Board wait for Patty.
Yes. Good thought. Board. Main. Control. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. 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 Nice shot. Top, Patty.
Ann was satisfied with that nose hit. Got her rock in position in that control zone.
She's gonna be. You like hit?
This is the zone we're talking about. Out in here, this is the area
Just
of the
board?
ice.
Yeah. Just runs here.
Doesn't like to leave that one there.
Heather Godverson.
Easy hit! Hard!
Once again.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. My girl. I got 2 away.
Well, she must have thought she was really inside because they jumped all over that.
Better beat that again.
Now you can see the struggle for that area of the ice. Even with the Alberta lying the single point, Ann doesn't like that red rock right there.
Yes, I'm surprised she's not worried about this from fighting before.
Okay.
That's always there.
Big. Yeah, no, the bump's good. Yeah, I like the bump.
Okay, the raise, the bump.
Yeah. It's perfect weight. I like this.
Yeah.
Forward. 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 Yep, hard. Yep. Hard.
Teresa is a manager for the TD Bank.
Hard, guys, hard. Really hard, hard, right up, hard. Hard, right up, hard, hard, right up, right up. Whoa. Shot.
You know, Ray, if I'm looking at this, I'm saying, all right, that's fine. We're fighting for the control zone, but it's not getting me anything. And they have got, if I'm speaking from Ontario's standpoint, it's not getting me anything, and they're lying one. Why am I not going after them?
It's getting you lots. It's getting control of that area and those two stones out there, Vic.
To do what?
To bump them up, to get them in position. She'll get them. She'll get them after them. Now, Alberta will try and go round it with Heather Gobinson's last shot. You want to put this someplace where they can get a roll off of it. It just wouldn't finish.
See, it's top 8.
And it's wide open. You can see almost all of it. I just don't know.
Board. Board. Just board.
Teresa Breen.
Queen. Yep. Queen. Yep. Yep. Whoa, Queen. Whoa, guys. Whoa. 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 That's good.
Yeah, there's no movement there at all. This is the chance for Alberta now to hit and roll inside.
You like control or easy? Well, just board up.
You didn't want to roll over here. You wanted to stay, hit it, and stay right there. So this rock here prevented you getting them getting the roll on you. Now the way it is, they can come down, they can hit this, and they can roll right over here into this area here.
Former Canadian junior champion, Alberta mixed champion, and the first stone for the Alberta skip here in 6. She leads 3-2. Ontario has the hammer.
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Let's not forget she had a Hart runner-up too, Vic. Losing the final.
Up control.
95.
1895 is correct.
No. The other one, number 5 rock.
Oh, there's a double there.
What do you think? Yep.
Or you can play the bump. You can bump up one of these. Or you could play the double. I think the double's there. You got enough room to get by.
No? Tough double.
You have to play it pretty close to the guard. She's right about that. I think it's there, though.
Back down she comes, and Merklinger.
How thin can we get that red one? Yeah, we can, eh? Why? Let's play off this red one.
What do you want to try and do? Double it?
Yeah, that's what they like. Really thin.
Okay.
Jeez, it's tough though, isn't it, eh?
You gotta go really thin.
It's not there, guys.
That opens up the side of the house, so at least. Let's try it. It might go.
Okay. Just go here then, eh? To here?
Yeah. Well, let's try the double. You want to try the double?
Well, I don't want to lose my shooter.
But then you still have, like you're opening it up. If she puts one there, you still get your bump next time.
Yeah. I'm gonna lose my shooter though.
Well, not if you hit it thin enough. You'll roll.
I can't get it thin enough.
Yeah, you can get by it.
No.
You gotta hit it. You gotta play a double. Hit it real
We
thin.
can't get the guard. We can't get by this red guard
Sure we
enough.
can.
No, we can't. There's not even room for a rock. we need to get the double. We need to just feather it.
Yeah, I think there's room.
Okay, well, let's just play
What do you
board.
want? Where do you want it?
Board.
Where?
Edge of the rock.
Where do you want to go?
As low as you can.
Okay. No, we're not playing the double.
So, see, she has to get, this is the key, she has to get by this rock here so that you can catch this one here thin enough to come right across. And that's how much space you've got there. You see, it's about the size of a rock. So you have to come very close to that front stone to get the double.
Time out?
They're calling their timeout now. They really want to chat about it.
No.
Coach Jim
Let's go down
Waite.
and look at it with Jim. Down here, you guys.
Fifth player, Christine McCready. How key is this shot at this moment in the game?
Well, sure, it's key. She's down one. She's got the hammer, and you know, there's 2 rocks in the rings.
I mean, I like playing this, but I like trying the double.
Well, it's a really tough double. Look at it.
Anne's right. You got to come very close to that. The double's there. Yes.
Here that you take that yellow away.
Yeah, for the next one. Do you like the bump now?
Is the bump there now?
The bump's perfect now.
Well,
yeah, but if you don't make it, you got
What
nothing.
about the double?
Well, if you in your mind don't think the double's there, it's difficult to plan. Do you think it's there, Teresa?
I think it's there.
Well, you just got to get by that, eh? What the heck?
If she hits and stays there or rolls in a bit, then what are we going to cover up? We're going to cover up the draw on this side. We're going to cover up the
Well, she's still got.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's open for the draw then too.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Double. So you can only throw board though, eh, Treese?
Remember what,
Well, I
we,
can't-
what
we
we
won't
saw
get the
before?
movement
You
off it if we
you
throw.
just got to get by this one here.
Well, but
Catch
'cause
this
we
one
need to
thin
just-
enough.
We need to just feather that. We're almost redirecting the shot, eh?
Yeah.
So let's just throw board.
Coming off of here and coming across there.
Okay, you just want to go to here. You're only just going to feather off of here.
Yeah, we want to hit
Exactly
an
right.
eighth of the rock, a 16th of the rock.
Yeah. Okay. So board.
Oh, she just moved it.
I just moved that a bit, Kath.
Ooh. They had to put this rock back.
Now here comes the official.
And it's a very key rock because that's the one that they have to come by.
No, I just clipped it on my way out.
Oh, it's not over. Gotta go that way.
A little more. Good.
Patty, I hit it. We can't do that.
What? Well, it was tighter.
Okay, board.
I don't think she has as much room as she had a moment ago, but she's the
You think it's
offender. She's the one that touched it. So
Yeah. Think it's tighter than it was now?
yeah, I think it is.
Hard! Whoa, whoa!
Thin, over.
Hard, Daddy.
No.
That's nice. Good shot.
But that sets up pretty well now because she's got the raise
We
on her
couldn't
own.
cut it any tighter than that.
No, absolutely not.
We couldn't cut it any tighter than that. To the guard.
Oh, no, that was good.
Well, she's pretty close. Maybe a touch thinner they could have got it, but not much.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, she got by.
It's up to you. Draw. If you put that in there, she's got nothing either. She's got to do the draw herself. That's an easier shot. Here.
Hey. What's that?
This is nice. Right here.
Yeah, I'll put the ice for both. I'll go have a look at it. That's for the draw.
What do you guys like?
You like?
Do you like this or the guard?
for the guard, we got to be out here.
Okay, what do you feel better?
I'll go look. Have a look.
Go down the other end and take a look at what the perspective is. Either going to play the guard.
You guys look. What? Well, we're just having a look here first. What it looks like. This looks pretty easy.
She's either going to play the guard.
I have to be 4 foot.
Guard this, or she's going to come around here.
What do you guys like?
One or the other. What do you guys like?
You want to make her a tough shot for her, guard it, and have her have to do a tap up or draw to the 4 foot herself? She can draw in there for one.
How tough is that in-turn draw to the 4 foot?
Okay. Draw it to the 4 foot.
Here. Yep. Top 4.
How tough is this draw then to the 4
Well,
foot?
it's there. It's to get it fully buried is tough. But if you get it a corner around the long yellow rock and to the top 4 foot, you're in pretty good shape. Anne's going to go across the other side and play the yellow onto red. But if you're in the right position, it would give you shot rock. So you make this, and Ontario is in tough.
Where is it?
Final stone for Cathy Borst. Ontario has the hammer here in 6.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, sit. Whoa, whoa, sit. Sit, sit.
You don't want to deep.
Sit.
And it is. It'll slip to back 12. My goodness, that just kept going and going and going.
Is that a quick rock? 48? Happy? Or you like board better? Yeah, either one.
Yeah, I got to make sure that we don't jam it that way. So you want to hit as much of that as you can, eh?
Yeah.
Board?
Okay.
Board weight.
For 2. Angle raise for 2.
Yeah, you can get 2 on this. What she's concerned about is maybe jamming it. You hit this one here with board weight, and you don't jam it on that one, you could score the 2. It's been a funky end. There's been lots of neat little things in this end. Had a touch rock. Good shot here for Anne.
To score 2 and regain the lead through 6.
Now this will break if you're not careful.
No.
Staying out.
Audrey Frey saying the weight is up.
Clean. Clean up. Watch the back one. Yep.
Trying to avoid the jam as well.
Lovely shot by Anne. Perfect weight, Vic.
For the director of the Canadian Canoe Association. Merklinger on Ontario. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, for it, for it, for it. Did you get him? Did you get him? Yes, you did, 2.
Another Nokia discovery. Small words are hard to read, which is why at Nokia we make our screens big, so they're easier to read. Inspired technology with a human touch. Nokia, connecting people.
The new 1998 Ford Taurus comes with many standard features. Dual airbags, power windows, air conditioning, and one thing that's always been standard: personality.
Since 1982, Scott Paper has been the proud sponsor of the Scott Tournament of Hearts.
That's right, Gavin. Scott Towels has been there for the spills of victory.
And Scotties was there for the disappointments of defeat. Oh, that was a tough loss.
Here's Sandra Schmerler and the Scott product team practicing their winning form.
What great action! That Scott team really delivers.
That was great. As always, the Scott Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by this family of fine Scott paper products.
Canadian curling legends have made their mark at the Labatt Brier. But for the first time in years, the battle for the tankard is wide open. Five-time Ontario rep Wayne Middaugh headlines a rookie-laden field. Catch expanded coverage of all the excitement live from Winnipeg. The 1998 Labatt Brier. See it and live it on TSN.
They waited for a long time till it finally moved over, and Merklinger.
Yeah, well, it's a couple of key shots actually. If if Cathy Borst makes her draw, then this isn't possible. But when it gets down to the little tap back to get two, definitely a key shot. She makes it for the extra point.
That puts her in front, 4-3, as Alberta now has the hammer back as we go to the 7th in this battle of first and second. Alberta finished first overall, Ontario second, and the winner of this game will go right through to Sunday's final. The loser will play in the semi-final tomorrow afternoon against Team Canada, Sandra Schmerler, who earlier today was a winner over British Columbia, and Sue Garvey from Kamloops. That's the Page playoff system. Audrey Frey, her second Ontario lead stone.
Hard, guys, hard!
The first rock went, Ontario zone went right to the back of the 12-foot. Cathy tried to play a freeze to it.
Nice shot.
And you can see the situation, and Ontario just removed both of them. Cathy's just going to, as opposed to playing the corner, the free guard zone situation, she's going to try and tap these rocks back, get some rocks back in behind the tee line, keeping this yellow rock in play.
Left ski, yep. A little left, not much.
Yep.
Yep. Tee line.
Free line.
Gotta go.
Free line.
Line's good.
Where is it?
Yep. Tee line back.
Back four.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard. Great shot, Katie.
That's it. Good shot.
Control, Patty. Control. Control.
Upside down? This area.
Patty McKnight.
Control. Green. Go off. Go. Green. Go. Off. Roll it out,
Right out then. Hard.
Okay. That's good. 9-5. 14T.
Ford email from Gary Lynch in Halifax. Is club ice more consistent than the ice in the larger arenas that the Scott has played?
Yeah, it really is, Gary, in the sense that you don't get the temperature changes and the air circulation, and they're able to keep it at a more consistent temperature on the ice level, and so you don't get the pebble breaking down. You very seldom get the frost creeping in on the edges because of there's 7,000 people in here, so it is more consistent for sure. But it's not. This ice is usually this kind of ice, arena ice, is very brush conscious ice. In other words, your brushing is so important because you can carry the rock a long way and you can hold them so well on this kind of ice surface, more so than you can, I think, in the clubs where the ice surface is harder.
Go for line.
Okay, with T-line.
Brenda Bulmer. Here in 7.
Go on it.
Yep.
Whoa. Wade's good.
Mine, yep.
Wade's good. Bump.
Okay, nose it. Come on, yes.
Bump.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Cathy's still trying to get something built up around the back there.
Control.
It's a big game for these teams. As Vic just explained, the winner slides through to Sunday. We'll wait the winner of the Sandra Schmerler game, which will be on tomorrow. We have the pleasure of bringing to you.
One of you guys, anyways.
Cathy McKnight catches the corner.
So now we'll try the corner guard, she says. Let's see what Ann does with it.
It says open an end, as we've seen so far. And they've really slugged it out so far through the first 6.
We can go. Tight! Hurry, it's got a curl. Tight! Hurry! Right tight.
Okay, good. That's good. Whoa. 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 Off. Shot.
Here.
Right around her.
Now Ann could peel that, but she's going to go right around it. Teresa Breen's first stone. 7th end.
Room. Lots of line. Lots of line, guys. Right up tight. Ton of line.
12 foot. Wait.
Okay, right in. Line's better. Right up. Hard, guys. Hard. There you guys. Hard. Real hard. Every inch, guys. Come on. Right up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Come on. Finish hard. Come on. Finish hard. Right up, guys. Hard, hard, hard. Right up. Good
Great
scrub.
brushing.
Okay.
Terrific scrub by Cathy McKnight. Audrey Frey.
Good scrub, guys.
All those jerks out there that don't think this is a physical game, it makes me
Play
laugh.
board at it.
Makes me
Board.
sick, actually.
Board, wait.
Try to come here and brush 10 ends a game. 3 games a day sometimes.
They just don't know. That's all.
No, they certainly don't.
Simply they don't know
Whoa.
how good and how much physical exertion it takes.
Whoa! Yes!
Roll it over. Right over, Katie. Shot, Heather.
Good shot is right. Nice roll right in front of the stone that's in the back 12 foot at the 630 position.
Control.
Roll it right back, she says.
Yep. Hard. 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 Whoa. Whoa. No. Whoa, guys. Whoa. Oh. Sit. Whoa. Shot.
This allows Cathy now to utilize the corner guard she put up. She put it up there, so she's sure going to try and use it. That's why you put it there. You don't care about the 2 stones in the rings in the 12 foot.
Heather Godberson.
Lots of room.
Looks like we're there.
Whoa. Lots of room.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
She agonizes with every stone she throws.
Whoa!
Ton of
Whoa,
room.
lots!
She rides along with it.
It just doesn't finish here. We've seen it all day.
Coming down.
Yeah, go now.
Starting to go now a bit. Kind of had no handle, eh?
Lost the handle, eh?
Yeah, lost the handle is right.
Right there, lost the handle. Right this
Yeah, I think I need less ice anyway. Mine's don't curl.
Fran?
Just board.
Got lucky. Picked at the end.
We're right in behind this sheet. She can see almost the whole stone.
Board touch less.
A little more than 3/4 of it. Taking about 2 inches of ice. Throwing board weight.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. 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 Right off. Guys, whoa. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Yep. Right over. Nice shot.
She's hot tonight, boy.
And Merklinger. And
Sure we
Ontario is line 3.
Sure we won't.
We'll be out here. If we hit and roll in here, we won't be shot.
Oh, yeah, I guess we will be if we get the roll.
Yeah, you will be, I think.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, you definitely will. Cathy, you get to hit this one here and roll over there.
I like that.
Okay. Control?
There. Yeah.
9-5.
Okay, see if you can roll it behind the guard here.
Okay.
You have to watch the back one.
Yeah. Control weight.
It's been a struggle for the Alberta skip through 6.
I think it's some pretty tough scoring, too, because there's certainly been some misses and a couple of bad ones. Of course, when she was drawing for 3, she only got 1, so she chipped her own rock out.
Whoa.
Only control. Nice weight.
Whoa. Off.
Whoa. Off. Off.
It's a little more weight than I thought she would throw at it.
No.
Take the shot.
Leaves
Well,
Alberta sitting second shot.
Yeah, it's not shot rock, but it is second shot.
That's 7 or 8.
I think it's more ice than more weight than they expected.
Where's the same down here, right? Yep.
And there's not a lot of curl, but sometimes when they get to the center line and you're starting with the broom on the center line, they act a little inconsistent. Out turn, come around.
Remember, Alberta has the hammer here in this 7th. And Merklinger.
Clean.
Right off. Right off. Leave it up. Higher's better than deep.
T.
Well, they're heavy.
Right off. Back 4.
No.
Heavy, says Merklinger.
No.
And she got it. She was full to the stick too, because she held it on the center and she came out a little on the outside of center. She doesn't want it deep.
Sit.
And that's where it'll go.
Oh yeah. This gives Alberta a chance to hit and lie 2 now. Just touch it back.
Chance to hit for a pair.
Yeah. Chance for a deuce.
Just enough to push it out.
That sure slid, that rock, didn't it?
Yeah, we've seen a couple.
Yeah, that's a big time mistake. Vic Ann would tell you that herself. You gotta get it there someplace.
A chance to hold them to 1 and then get the hammer back tied. Now you'll get it back, but probably down.
Back line. Plus. We got black line plus.
Whoa.
Almost a hack.
Yep.
Oh, off. We got lots of weight.
Yes. Yeah.
For line now, Bulmer, Horn, they have lots of weight, they say.
Clean. Yep.
Hit it right on the face and sit right there.
Nice control weight, wasn't it?
1 and 2 for Alberta here in the 7th. Cathy Borst. Not smiling a lot.
Next. Another case of boredom twitch syndrome.
Nothing relieves boredom twitch syndrome like Star Choice Digital Satellite Television. Over 90 channels of movies, sports, and entertainment. All with cinema quality picture and CD quality sound.
Honey, our favorite movie! Oh, thank you.
For a retailer in your community, call now. Finally, the choice is yours. Star Choice.
Waiting for the fish to bite, you think about how smart your daughter has gotten and how much your son is starting to look like you. And you wonder why you never noticed until now. But you might as well head back to camp. The fish seem to be as relaxed as you are. Rediscover your family while you discover North America. Recreation vehicles. Wherever you go, you're always at home. Call today for a free brochure or visit an RV dealer near you.
It's the way we welcome the sun with 35 sunblock. The way some of the best water now mostly comes in bottles. It's the way we make time for exercise and like to enjoy reading. Today, more and more people are finding reasons to take better care of themselves. That's why Subway offers 7 subs, each under 6 grams of fat. Because when you're through surfing, you might want to go for a swim. Subway, it's the way a sandwich should be.
Let's talk about the rewards of mutual fund investing. Heard that one before? At Guardian Mutual Funds, our history of performance speaks for itself. So let's talk risk. And make no mistake, we get the returns you want. What we don't do is expose your investment to undue risk. Ask your financial advisor about the rewards of holding at least one Guardian Mutual Fund in your portfolio.
Since the Hendrick Racing Team started using Quaker State, they finished 1-2 in the 96 Winston Cup standings. Finished 1-2-3 this year at Daytona. And they've won at Rockingham, Bristol, Martinsville, and Charlotte. Which makes you wonder, is it in their blood or in their engines? Quaker State, the quality the Hendrick Racing Team demands, the quality your car deserves.
Formula One racing faces the most changes in the last 15 years, and you'll get a complete preview of all the changes coming up Tuesday night. Cathy Borst's parents, Gord and June King, are here. Their daughter is in front 5-4 as we go to the 8th. Ontario's Ann Merklinger, final stone in 7.
Right off. Leave it up. Higher's better than deep.
Well, she has to get this in for second shot, Vic, but you can see it starts to slide, and if she doesn't stop a second shot, then she's going to give Cathy Borst a chance to play the tap back for 2, and that's exactly what happens. This slides and slides, goes too far, and then Cathy Borst is able to tap that yellow rock back for 2.
Everybody home in Newfoundland. It's a great game out there. Lots of nice shot making. Have fun.
The Newfoundland team of Heather Strong, Kelly Sharp, Michelle Renouf, Karen Thomas, and 5th player Peg Goss from the St. John's Curling Club. We're 4-7 this week here in Regina.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Both the first 2 stones into that free guard zone area.
60.
Cathy Borst through the...
Pop it to 12.
Had Kate Horn put her first one there, the red stone right on the center line.
60.
And put hers right beside it. So now Cathy will tap this back. This game's been up and down like a bedroom window in the middle of summer.
12. No. 12. No line. No. Come around it.
No line.
No. 8. Yep. T-line.
Whoa, it's curling now. Whoa.
No. Split.
No, we're T. Rolling both in. Great shot.
She did split them both in.
Yeah.
A little bit of an overlap, too.
Just control. I don't mind this a bit. Just control.
Kate Horn's brought her numbers up a little bit. Audrey Frey's having her usually.
Yep. Usually is right.
She's
always up there. She's always up there.
Normal. Yep. Whoa.
She does it in such an unassuming way. It's so quiet about it.
Yep. Shot.
Wow, look at that. Very nice, Audrey Frey.
Come on, we gotta go, eh? We really like it.
Control, wait, catches the right angle. Crossan gets them both. Another shot. Shot after shot she makes.
Control down. Just control. Control down.
Yep.
Just.
Three. Whoa. Shoot. Good. Control, buddy. Control.
The numbers for Brenda Bomer and Patty McKnight through 7th.
Yep, hard!
Here's Patty.
Hard! 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 Really hard!
Not too much roll.
I love your weight.
Yeah, she's pretty good. For those straight rocks, yeah.
Looks like they have made some rock switches here. The other thing too is, you know, it's funny. They had a chance at picking these stones, so they picked some bad ones if they're not happy with them.
Yeah, Alberta took 2 rocks from sheet A, 1 and 2, number 1 and 2, and from sheet B, 4, 6, 7, and 8, and from sheet D, 1 and 2. So they definitely had the choice of stones, so they should know their surfaces, their running surfaces, and know how they react, and know if one cuts more than another. Or, so.
Control. Green. Little down. Yep.
Ontario with the hammer here in this 8th.
Close. No
Trailing
control.
5-4.
Real close.
Patty McKnight.
No, well, that's fine. Anything? Hair high.
Oh, we're late.
There you see the time, and you heard Ann Merklinger said, we got to pick it up. We're lagging a little bit, and they are. They used so much time discussing that one play back in 5. That's impressive by both thirds, Godberson and Breen.
Teresa with a little edge right now, but Alberta with the edge on the scoreboard, up 1 playing 8 without last rock.
Sits right there.
Narrow. Narrow. Yep. Yeah. Hard.
Out of her hand, you can hear Teresa Breen yelling at Frey and McKnight. Now they back off. It's all about the roll. Oh my.
And we're listening to you, so keep your voice. Not directly behind. Just right here.
Audrey says, Ann, it's okay, we're listening to you.
So whatever Teresa says, we're ignoring.
Yeah,
we're just
and you don't
listening
have to yell quite, you don't have to go crazy. We're listening to you. That's a great line.
Same way.
Just take it easy now, Ann.
Whoa, whoa, it's floating out again. Whoa. Floats out. Control.
Whoa. Whoa, Katie, no roll. Sit.
Okay, that's a good shot.
Shot, Heather.
Hangs around.
Control left, right?
No, same weight as the first one. Wow.
This TV. Control.
Interesting. She's going to hit this. She could play the split. The tap back.
Oh, right off. Right off.
Ontario down 1 with the hammer.
Close.
Playing
Yes.
8.
Yes. Right off.
TB, Teresa Breen.
Close. Yes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Okay.
Shot. Control. Yep. Moves at the end.
Okay.
Shots. I thought I jumped that first one.
Well, you did, but it's a straight spot, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so she got away with a little something, huh?
Keep an eye on that stone just outside the rings. That could be a key to this end. If Ann makes a
better than straight, because then she'll just run it straight back.
move to get her deuce. Cathy Borst can't afford to roll out here. You got to hit and stick.
Cathy Borst, her first skip stone.
Whoa!
Backs up. Sit. Sorry, guys. It backs up when we get on it.
Straightens out, what she's saying.
And the key battle.
We know I'm for the intern.
Been a lot of key shots made. There's been a lot of misses too. Just saw Ann throw a draw through the rings, which would have helped her
Okay.
hold the Alberta to 1, but
What are we doing? The draw? Just a straight draw.
okay, they come around. She's going to play. She's coming right around this stone
You want to
here.
do this? Or you want to wait till the next end? Draw.
Come around, buddy.
Yeah, it's not moving very much though, eh?
What else were you thinking? Just hitting off theirs in the wing?
Yeah.
Hitting sort of roll under the center?
Well, yeah, it's way over the tee line though, eh? No, I don't mind this.
I think this out turn will break
Enough
a little
ice?
bit.
Oh yeah, touch less. Yeah.
I think when it gets to the center line, it'll go a little bit. Could be wrong, but I think it will.
So it's that 2-on-1 thinking, is it?
Yeah, she's got a chance to get one buried here. She thinks she can pick up a deuce.
8 foot.
Lots of line. Room. Room.
8 foot to tee.
Gotta be careful, it'll go, I think.
Hard, guys, quick. Right up.
Gonna sneak it by?
No, I knew it would go. As soon as you get to that center, yes.
Okay. Good shot.
As soon as you get to center line, it breaks. I knew it would.
That was TA?
Yeah. Even back 4.
Just need a little more ice.
If she hits it, is she gonna be shot?
Oh yeah, you got to make sure you stick here now, because they split that other one in.
What kind of weight was that one?
Got to hit this one and roll over here.
Like normal or what?
Almost 9, I'd say.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the same ice?
A little less.
Well, I'm throwing less weight.
Okay.
Just control.
Yep.
Just.
Yep.
She's got to hang around here.
Hurry! Gotta go no.
Horn,
Gotta go
Bomer.
No roll. No roll. Good gosh, ladies. Good job.
Good sweep.
Draw to the 8 foot first single.
Is that for weight? Yeah. That would have been TA.
Actually, you may even have been back 4.
8.
Back 4 probably, Ann.
So it's perfect weight.
Now we need 8 foot, right?
Yep. So just a touch less, eh?
Can't take a lot off them, but
Drawing against 2 with her final stone here in 8.
T-line, guys.
T-line.
Your time.
Line's
Line's good.
14.5, is it what we're looking
about
for?
14 and a half, yeah. That's it. This has changed big time on us or something. 13.6.
Nice weight. Good
So
shot.
Nice weight, Ann.
that's fine. No brushing.
To bite the button for 1. We've played 8 in this battle to see who goes through to Sunday's final, and he says the final is that away.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to TSN Tonight. I'm Darren Detition. Prior to the Olympic break, Mike Keenan went on a trading frenzy with the Vancouver Canucks, and you know what? I like the moves that he has made. Tonight, Vancouver is in Calgary. They currently sit 9 points out of a playoff spot. How about Pavel Bure? He gets stoned by Dwayne Roloson. Dave Sketchin grabs the rebound. He can't score either. Late in the first, penalty shot. Who do you like, Dominic Kelly or Urbe? Love this shooter. The kid from Kamloops scores. It's money in the bank, 1-0 in favor of Calgary. Meanwhile, the Detroit Red Wings, they're home to Florida this evening. A lot of penalties in this hockey game. The Wings have wheels, and with obstruction in the National Hockey League, that means that their power play is going to get a workout. They currently lead it by a score of 2-0. And yes, Sergei Fedorov is on the ice for Detroit, and he's getting a ton of ice time. That'll do it for now. We'll get you back to curling right after this.
A newborn cannot tell me what's wrong. These can, the monitoring electrodes. They have got to keep working.
1, the need. Ensure that vital signs are always known. 2, the innovation. An electrode so dependable it keeps sending signals even when a baby fusses. That's 3M innovation.
I know when she's in danger. And when she's just asking to be held.
We make a difference in the world because we make the leap from need to innovation. 3M innovation.
When AT&T Canada started this Dime Time thing, I said to myself, Dime Boy, you gotta be a part of this. Call anyone in Canada, any evening, any weekend, for a dime or less. Who needs the phone? Dime Time someone you love, okay? I'm no hero. I'm just trying to get Canada talking. One dime at a time. New Dime Time, only from AT&T Canada.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Wouldn't putting your stars together with our 5-star rating be a bright thing to do?
Remember, kids in the back seat.
And buckle up.
Rugby fans will want to know that the Five Nations Rugby Tournament will be seen tonight at midnight Eastern. Scotland and France. Five Nations Rugby on TSN. Ontario's lead stone from Audrey Frey is center line and tight.
Well, they discussed it. She definitely said, I'm going to throw this into the free guard zone area, but tight to the rings. And if we steal one, fine. If I can force her to take one, then I'll be one down coming home with last rock. So it's premeditatedly. She put it out in front on the center line.
Whoa, guys.
Cathy Borst is drawing to the open side.
Whoa.
She wants it in the rings to the open side.
Whoa. Whoa, up.
She would very much like to blank this end if she could.
Shot, Katie. Atta girl. Control, Audie. Control.
Now you have to stick here, otherwise Cathy Borst can run off the front guard.
I finished it out a little.
Whoa,
so.
whoa, right
No! No!
This won't curl very much here.
No!
She just got outside maybe a little bit. Lots of rotation she uses. Now the peel.
I finished it out.
Inside out she threw it. She said, just put it back a little bit.
Yep. Normal up. Yep.
Kate Horn's game has recovered a little bit from a shaky start.
Hurry! Hurry.
Roll it, Heather.
Hurry. There, girl. Halfway to tight.
Halfway to tight.
Yeah, halfway tight.
Patty McKnight.
Yep. Oh, I forgot to put my gripper on. Line's good. Halfway. Line's real good.
That was Audrey. She forgot to put her gripper on. So her brushing is a little...
It's good. Shot, sorry. Oh, it's all right. I finished that second one out. That's okay. Sorry about that.
Nice shot. Normal.
It's tough when you do it on that right side without the second gripper.
I actually prefer that side, and I don't use my gripper.
You really don't?
I brush better on that side.
Without a gripper?
Yeah, I turn the back foot becomes the front foot. I just turn my body a bit, and I enjoy that. I hold the brush that way, so I
Wow.
brush that way. I can brush on both sides,
Shot,
of course.
Brenner.
I'm
Good
very,
job.
very
Shot,
talented.
Such a humble guy.
Yeah. It's that song we sing, Victor. Ooh, it's
hard to be humble.
Out in front, Mac Davis, that's Mac Davis.
That's Mac Davis.
Halfway.
You want one? That's good.
Oh, have a look. Oh, that's good. You're fine. Good shot.
And looking for a nose hit of some nature so she can
buddy.
force the end and maybe force Cathy to take a single. You can see what Alberta's trying to do. Cathy Borst trying to just keep it nice and clean, get a chance to blank if she can. Maintain that hammer.
In a 5-5 tie. Gonna peek it?
Go, Katie, go,
You
go.
bet, right there. So the guard is back for Ontario if they hope to try and steal.
This in turn should break a bit. There's some action on this one.
Teresa Breen.
T-line.
Oh, guys, hurt off.
Back ring.
No. What?
Back ring.
No.
Well, weight's starting to come off.
Oh, no, guys, no line.
Weight's nice.
No.
Top four.
Should go sideways.
Line's good. Top four. Line. Top four. Right here. Come on. Right here, hard. Come on, every inch hard.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Oh, it really just digs in, huh?
We've seen this all week. That's why the numbers, that's why we're getting fooled on the clock too a little bit, you know? Because they're starting to, they're not sliding like they were
You had lots.
before.
I mean, out of her hand, they yelled back ring, and now look where it is.
It's the kind of ice that the stopwatch just isn't as effective for you.
Consistent game for Heather Godfredson, who stays in that
Soft. Yep. Close. Soft.
top 90, high 90s, 80% range. She turn it,
This will curl, I'll tell you right now.
and she'll crash.
Right over.
She hit it on the nose. It was underthrown a bit, and this is the intern we talked about in the reading the ice section.
Tight guard. Right here. Right there.
She has one rock that runs a little straighter than another, and one that cuts more, so she's blaming herself for not throwing the other one, but she got that started. She threw that inside. I don't know if she had enough weight either.
Where do you go with this one now, the second one of Teresa Breen's?
I think she's guarding, isn't she, Victor?
Curl, guys. Line's good. Where are you? Let it
Line's
curl. Right here.
Needs it.
Right up.
Halfway only.
Hard. Go hard, guys. Hard, guys. Every inch line. Hard. Hurry, guys. Come on. Hard. Hurry. Right up. Nice shot.
Now, would they like to have it just a little bit overlap to take away a run back?
That'd be nice.
Run it back and try and get the double or run back.
I don't mind both yellows.
If you get that one, at least it's opened it up. Right?
You can also
Like
get
that one's not even really guarding it.
You're playing the one in the house, or you're playing the guard?
If it's hanging, we'll play the double.
Pardon me?
If it's hanging out, we'll play this one.
Okay.
And if not, you'll get the run back.
Kind of wait. You want?
You want to go across? You want to go across it?
Okay.
Normal.
Is that there?
Might be. Come across the face.
You might be able to get all of them if you do it that way.
Yeah, and it opens it up. I like that. Okay, let's open it up.
Normal.
Wishful thinking to get them all?
No, she's going to try and hit the ribbon on the high side, come onto the yellow. She's going to throw this up. And the yellow might go spin through and catch the yellow in the house. I like the other, though. I like the run back or maybe get the double the other way.
Whoa, whoa. Little firm. Whoa. Off.
She's really throwing it up.
Yeah, but she's trying this. She's trying this triple.
Oh, shoot,
No.
it curled.
And she'll leave the red stone covering the Ontario stone top 8.
I kind of like the run back better than that, Vic. And if you don't get the run back, you would have got the double the other
You
way.
want to go tight around? Half around?
Yeah, just tight. That's good.
Yeah, I don't want to let her out of it, though, eh? Just tight. Okay? Right here.
But short. Yeah.
She wants it short of the rings, though.
we just want to tuck it around, yeah. Just give me a touch more, trees. We can't afford to crash there. Yep. Just tight. Weight's the same, eh?
Yeah, it's still like close to 29 for
Wow.
for a guard.
Where's her game
Just
falling
tight, eh,
off,
guys?
eh?
Yeah.
It's been a pretty interesting game as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I don't think the numbers are a true story of the game. A couple key misses for sure. Ann missed a bad one when she threw a draw through. And
12 foot. Whoa, whoa.
Kathy only
Where
got
are we?
one when she was drawing for three, so that's horrid.
Yep. Tight. Yep. Hard. Hard, guys. Quick.
Got it by or rub in front? Got it by? Yes. Oh, great brushing. Great scrub by the Ontario front end. Audrey Frey and Patty McKnight.
You got to catch about a quarter of it, eh?
It really swings in here.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
normal up then.
That's what we talked about in the reading the
where I
ice, was
threw
that there's
before,
a big
right?
movement as soon as it gets to that
That one I
center
threw
line.
here
There's
before?
an intern down there, excuse me. Gonna try and get them both.
Okay, this will be up.
Like a pick double?
Yeah, pick double is right. This is your favorite
Give a
shot.
touch more.
Yeah.
More?
Pick
Well, I
double
need
is
to just
your-
hit a quarter of it.
Okay. Front's nice and straight, though.
You prefer your out turn, though, don't you? As opposed to your in turn?
I prefer never to see this
shot.
Hey, I'm a lead. I'm a very good lead.
Touch, got the hands of
You betcha.
a surgeon, eh?
Yeah.
She's gonna keep the weight up. You heard her say it's the intern pick double, as Vic mentioned.
First one for Borst, trying to get herself out of some trouble here in 9. Really going to have to brush. Got
a
it
good
by. One. Oh, and she just...
Heather's blaming herself again for brushing it like that, but it was very close to that to the guard.
Sorry.
Just had to hit it a little thicker, but she got by the guard by a lot.
Cathy thinks she had it. Oh. Just that much. So now you're Ontario. You've got one top four. Do you want this one biting the 12?
So that was 12 foot, eh? I throw that much, I'll be heavy, eh?
Yeah, no, she's just
swept
playing
it
a
big
guard.
time, eh?
She's going to
'Cause,
try and steal the point here.
Close line. Yeah.
You don't want to lie to here.
Well, with the ice she's giving Vic, it looks to me like she's playing the... I mean, she may want to try and tuck it around a little bit, but it looks to me like she's playing the guard.
Tight to 12 foot.
Yeah, there's your answer. She wants it tight to the 12 foot, but a guard.
Wall line. Curling right off.
Line only.
Right up. No,
Line
no,
only.
right off. Whoa. Close. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 Right off, guys. Whoa. Whoa. Sit.
Might as well take it to the rings now.
I would have thought. Might as well lie too.
She cut off the run back, too.
Great weight.
Yeah, it has overlapped a bit, hasn't it?
How much can you see of it?
You could pitch this away and be one down coming home with the hammer.
You know what it does here? We can do the same thing. You'll nose it.
It's a good chance to try and get the double. Get the blank.
Like that?
Hit that. Try and catch that one on the way by.
Okay.
Go that way.
Think so? Same weight.
You know, rather than throw it away, for sure, you're going to try and get the blank
like
here.
it.
So if you're one down coming home, it's no bad deal. Try for the blank.
Compliment to the crowd
I don't know
here
if
at
that
the
backed up
Agridome.
or what happened to it.
They've been supportive of both skips and both teams.
Same weight.
Same shots, same weight. Looking for the blank end.
That's right.
Yep.
Yes.
Out of her hand quickly. Bomer and Horn as Borst tries to double. To hold on to the hammer. Coming home in a tie. She'll crash.
Boy, she almost chipped that in.
Oh boy, and I tell you what, now don't you? You'd brush that Ontario stone in hindsight, get it to the 12. Ontario steals one, so they'll be up. Alberta will have the hammer. Coming home. The winner goes through to Sunday's final.
Feel the cottony softness.
Yes, it's boredom twitch syndrome. You're lucky. There's a new treatment.
Got boredom twitch syndrome? Get relief with Star Choice Digital Satellite Television. Over 90 channels of sports, movies, and entertainment, all with cinema quality picture and CD quality sound.
Thank you.
For a retailer in your community, call now. Finally, the choice is yours. Star Choice.
For years, you've heard the debate.
Duracell. Energizer.
Which battery lasts longer?
Duracell. Energizer.
Duracell.
Energizer. Duracell. Energizer. Duracell. Duracell.
Recent tests proved that Duracell outlasts Energizer. Better make it the alkaline battery proven to last longer. Better make it Duracell.
The Ontario steal means they're up 6-5. Alberta down one, coming home with the hammer. This forward email from Brad Kelly in Sudbury. So, Ray, what is the best position to...
Well, Brad, it's really... Before the rule changed, I think the teams were thinking it was better to be one up. I think it's... and Steve Ogden certainly thinks it's better to be one down, coming home with the hammer. If you remember that 10th end in the Canadian Championship when he and Mary Matatall made a conscious decision in 9, and actually Steve made it very clearly that we can get 2. I want to be one down coming home with the hammer. And so it's kind of a feeling. I certainly like to be the team one down coming home. Nice if you're tied up coming home with the hammer, but if the question is not that, obviously it's I prefer to be one down with the hammer, especially now with the rule change. That was not the case because our peeling ability was so great from through the 70s into the early 80s until we in the 80s and the 90s until we changed the rule. But and the ice was a lot straighter now, then I should say, and the ability to throw the great big weight. So in answer to your question, I would rather be one down with the hammer.
Whoa. Easy. Whoa. Easy.
Oops, Katie. Whoa, off.
Good question.
First stone from Audrey Frey.
No.
Bites top 4 center
Easy,
line.
no, just there.
Kate Horn goes up with the corner.
So there's the corner guard now, and you can't peel it off. It's a little too tight, but I mean, it's there. It's good. The only trouble too, it's a little far over because sometimes getting those to the 12-foot is really difficult. You know, we talked about that. Getting the movement into that frost is really hard. So the corner guards may be a little better, just covering the corner of the 4-foot, Vic, and the middle of the 8-foot.
Weight's coming off.
But you got rocks in
12
play
foot.
now, at least, and you can freeze to the face of these, tap them back, push them behind the tee
Yeah, we're
line.
to it.
No.
Okay.
Wanted the center line guard, but it'll come right up to it.
Cathy will just trying to tap these, move these around. She can do a lot of things. She can freeze to it. There's your
here.
indication, just to tap it back.
If you push this one back and this one roll on top, right here.
Right on. The key now is to keep these rocks in play.
Back 8.
Kate Horn.
Oh,
Back 8.
whoa for line.
T-line.
Whoa for line.
You see what's happening here, Brad Kelly of Sudbury, is that she's just going to move those stones around to try and keep them in play and set up the possibility of a freeze or a tap back and trying to get some rocks. That's perfect shot. Now all of a sudden it becomes a problem for Ann Merklinger to get it out of there without jamming it on something. You only need the one jam.
Normal, just pick that, Patty. Normal. Normal.
Pick it out.
Patty McKnight in the 10th.
Normal.
Yep. Hard.
Gotta love this. If you love curling, you love this situation. One up without, one down with.
Shot.
Ooh, good pick.
Ontario's lying 2.
Once again, Cathy Borst will just tap this back, trying to keep the yellow rock in play. Good pick, Patty.
Tap.
Hitting or bumping?
Just bumping it.
Tap, or can we freeze to the top?
No, so let's tap it back 4 foot.
Bump it back.
Just back.
Back 8. Back 8, back 4.
She wants to bump it back. Looking for the jam. Or looking for a chance to get behind the corner that she put up.
T-line.
Brenda Bomer.
Whoa for line.
T-line.
Nobody's left here.
Line's
Everybody
good.
here's a curling lover. You can just tell,
Gotta
you know,
go.
Saskatchewan's not playing. They're just watching a very good curling game.
Yep.
7,000 strong here in Regina. What support they've given this event.
Hurry. Right back, right back. Shot.
Back 4.
Come on, girl.
Well, they know what
Same
the
shot.
importance of the game is.
Same shot.
First place, second place, with the winner going through to Sunday's final. The loser to meet Team Canada and the hometown girl, Sandra Schmerler, tomorrow in the semifinal that you'll see here on TSN.
Whoa, whoa.
Patty McKnight.
You can't beg, borrow, or steal a ticket for tomorrow.
Get over.
Patty. Try.
Boy, she's curled so well, too, and she got it outside. This is where you like to pull the circles over your head.
Yeah.
Just crawl right underneath them.
Roll in front of each one.
Tap this back again and roll over a bit.
Might be setting up a double.
Oh, no,
I
I
see
see
a
a
roll
roll.
over. Yeah.
The roll's good.
She wants to keep those
What?
that yellow
A
stone in
little
play.
roll over is good.
But we're operating behind the team.
Same weight.
Yeah.
Just tap it back.
A little more.
Same way.
No.
Same. Okay. Same way.
Brenda Bomer and her second, the
Same one,
Alberta
little more.
second, here in 10.
Hurry for line.
Line.
Yes, for line all the way.
Lots of weight.
Hurry. It's going to be on ours. Hurry.
Godberson, Horn.
Whoa.
The weight was great. She just got it going a little bit, I guess, or it curled more than Cathy expected.
Can she double it through the hole?
Well, she can double it. The jam is you have to be careful.
It's probably easier this way. You want to come and look at it?
Okay.
You can see in the TV.
You got time. Come here.
I think you could hit it this way and drive it past this one. You don't want to jam it onto this one here.
Just play the in-turn this way.
She's thinking of hitting it the other way.
You got to get it pretty high. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna
She's going to try and hit it this way here.
Normal, Teresa.
Worrying with that one.
Well, Ontario thought they might be in some time trouble. They're in the just over 6 minutes remaining to play this end. They still have a timeout available as well.
She's playing the high side.
Teresa Breen.
She thinks it'll jam easier the other way. If you hit it on the nose, she'll jam it. If you throw it with big enough weight, I think you could squeeze it by hitting it on the nose, but
get it through. Look at it. My, great shot, Teresa Breen.
What a great shot.
Great shot. I knew you were going to make it. You're like, we're on high. This is made. Oh, watch. I'm going to be jumping.
She played the high side. They called it all the way. She got it going. Now Cathy gets a chance to put the a great reaction, Vic.
That's like
it's been a fun game.
I like that.
Patty, excuse me. Just listen to Heather. You put the corner guard up, and now you get a chance to utilize this. You don't tap it back because it's too far over, and this is a good call. She's going to try and raise it back, I believe. Yeah.
Heather Godberson.
There's no way you can get behind it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's a tap back.
Clean.
Where is it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Off. It's hanging.
Yeah, it is.
Roll it. Yes, roll it in. Hurry. Hurry. Split them both, guys. Yeah. Hard. Take that one in.
She got them both in, too.
Good. She'd hit two, yeah.
Shot.
Okay. Just slow control, Teresa. Just control. Just here. Just this.
These are the two rocks that are the concern. You don't want to jam them.
Control.
Whoa.
Control.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Right over, tree, Patty. Right over. Whoa. 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 Nice shot.
Shot.
And she gets a third rock in play, too, Vic, which is pretty important.
So 1, 2, 3 belong to Ontario. They're all around the 12.
This is starting to look more and more like an extra end, isn't it?
Okay.
Playing the freeze.
Okay, guys.
Heather Godberson.
Yes, for line. Oh, no, 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 no! No!
Where's the weight?
Freeze! I need it. Hard! It's coming down. Yep. Hard!
You got to watch in the rings, and it really slows up quickly. It really does.
Yes,
And the pressure's going to bring this all the way, as far as I'm concerned. It's going to stop pretty quickly. We've seen it all day.
Ooh, that dragged, eh?
Yes, and it's going to, and we've seen that.
And credit to Kate Horn and Brenda Bulmer. Godberson thought she was heavy out of her hand, and they just went to it. They knew.
Control.
It's the kind of ice that you can't go by the clock, the stopwatch. It's slick in some areas, and then it's really flattening out in other areas and slowing up very quickly.
You're not down center anyway.
And there's if you play the same path twice, the second one will slide a little freer, Vic, because it's been brushed right down that path. Getting a lot of little things today, aren't you, pal?
Picking up a lot from you.
No.
But it's interesting how dead they stop in that house. I mean, they just grind to a halt.
We saw that earlier in the week, too.
Control.
Once again, it's a full house. Over 7,000 people here.
Whoa, yep. Yes! Hard! Quick, guys, hurry!
Frey, McKnight.
Whoa.
Right out, right out.
Oh, and gets away with the jam at the back.
Shot in.
Sits top 4, still lying 3, Ontario.
Maybe, just a smidge.
Even if you like sit it here, so she'd have to go through the middle. Okay.
No, it's been a great crowd, and appreciative crowd as race suggests, and good to both teams. You know, applauding everybody, all the shots, both skips.
And the Scott people have just put on a tremendous show. We said it earlier in the week. It's worth saying again. They've been fabulous to us. It's been a first-class event. It always is, but it's been great this year. You've added full houses on almost every draw. Morning draws had 4,000 and 5,000 people here. The only complaint I have not won that 50-50, and it's starting to bother me. And there have been some big prizes.
Times over a couple of grand, and one man's won it twice.
Yeah, can you believe that?
One man has won it twice.
You should go right to Vegas. Just going to tap this back now.
Whoa.
Just
Line's good. Whoa, line. Whoa, line. Whoa, line. Whoa,
line yet.
This should curl a bit when it gets to the center line, right about now.
Whoa. Weight's good.
Should start to curl a bit.
Weight's good. Whoa. Whoa.
Exactly what she called.
Shot.
52. It's faster this one.
Okay.
Nice.
Shot.
Switch your rocks around.
Okay, that's your
How much
double.
ice did you give me?
Sure been
I'll
a
give
fun
you a
game
little
to
more.
broadcast. There's been some
I need
misses
to
and
get
things.
yours pretty high.
Okay.
Okay.
Cottonelle.
Normal.
Scotties.
So where do you go here? You try and squeeze it out, obviously, avoid the jam,
3 minutes.
and just roll a little bit to the outside. Is that what you're
Well,
going to do?
the biggest thing you have in mind is to get it out, right?
Right.
Hit it on the outside, get it out. If you happen to stay there and roll over a little bit, fine. What you don't want to do is jam it onto anything.
You'd like her to make the cold draw to the 4, I would think, huh?
Yeah, she'll make it. This is, I think, one of those games. Ann's job now is to get it out of the rings.
Final stone for Merklinger.
Whoa. Clean. Clean's good. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Nice shot.
Shot in.
And out. Cold draw to the 4. And she'll play to the backing, it looks like, if she has to.
Go ahead, sister.
Good job, guys. Good shooting, guys.
Well, you know what? We should switch.
Little less yet.
Patty McKnight will be buying Teresa Breen dinner every Saturday night for the next 6 months. After making that double.
Yeah.
Getting me off the hook. Thanks, pal.
4 foot. For 1 and an extra in. Cathy Borst.
Whoa.
Where
No
are
backing.
we? Where are we?
You got to watch it. They'll dig in quickly here.
They don't want to play to the backing.
It will curl. It'll curl big time when it gets to the center line.
Yep.
Good shot, Cathy.
Yep, we're playing for backing. Yep.
Now we are playing the backing for 1. And let's play 1 more. Merklinger will have the hammer in an extra end in a 6-6 tie, and the winner goes through to Sunday's final.
How much time do we get here, Jim?
And he thinks he saved a bundle on the move. Yeah, right. Ugh. Next time I'm calling Allied.
Thank you, Canada, for making Allied the biggest and best in the country.
precision engineering. Performance that nails you to your seat. But enough about the high-performance computers Dell built for Ford. What can we build yours to do? Call in for just $99 a month. You can lease this Dell Dimension XPS with a 333 megahertz Intel Pentium 2 processor, 64 megs of SD RAM, 8.4 gig hard drive, Microsoft Office Small Business Edition, and Windows 95, a 17-inch monitor, 32X Max variable CD-ROM, an 8 megabyte AGP video card, even an X2 US robotics modem, and 24-hour tech support. The Dell Dimension XPS with a 333 megahertz Intel Pentium 2 processor. Pure performance for just $99 a month. Dell, what can we build yours to do?
CIBC's fund family has been called one of the best fund families in Canada. All my fund managers are performance-driven. I'll do what it takes to make our funds perform. That's my contribution.
Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, seeing beyond.
Your car is a high-precision instrument. Take it to AutoPro. With qualified personnel and state-of-the-art equipment, it's the expert on brakes, front-wheel drive, steering, suspension, and mufflers. All protected by AutoPro's national warranty. AutoPro, the largest network of car care professionals.
On a chilly now winter's night, the Saskatchewan legislature in Wascana Park. We're going to an extra end, tied 6-6. Ontario will have the hammer. Yeah, this would probably be a dinner buying shot, huh?
This is the easiest key shot that we've ever had to pick out. Patty McKnight, who's been playing very well, flashes a wide open takeout. And Teresa Breen with her last shot makes a sensational double and gets them all out of there, and that will be dinner for a lot of nights.
So here we go. Kate Horn. First stone, where?
On the center line out in front. This is a big shot right here. Kate's going to get that just on the center line out in front.
3-guard zone. Cathy Borst out to join Gottfredson and Bomer.
Shot, Kate. Shot.
Halfway.
There's no problem with it, but there's always anxious moments. Also, brushing is so key here. You can't just leave them. They can just dig in on you. Looking for the tick now. This is Audrey Frey. Look at her numbers. Yep. She's just allowed to make this on you. Trying to tick.
Nobody's come across the face, though, eh?
No, I think, well, yeah, we haven't seen any of that, but the reason is that the frost is out there, so you can get away with just ticking them. If you just touch it.
Yep. Whoa.
Get over. Girl, come on.
Oh,
no.
So close. Good try is right.
Short's okay. Top 4, let's do it. Gotta go.
No.
T-line?
No.
Yep, gotta
Yep,
go.
for line.
Yeah, gotta go.
See what you here.
Line's good.
Lots of room. Lots and lots of room.
Bridge,
no,
T.
T. Big time. No. No.
T now. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
Sit. Sit.
Nice shot.
Back 4.
I like that shot.
You wouldn't want a little higher than that?
No, it's fine there, because you know Anne's going to run off the front one anyway, and you're going to put another front one up, and she's going to run it off. You're going to put another front one up, and she's going to run it off.
Yep. Whoa.
She peels them all, and at least you can lie too, and you'll draw one at the top of the forefront with the next one.
A little quiet. Yep. Yep. Nice shot, Audie.
You can put the rock right back on the center line, out in front. Not too tight.
Yep. Yep.
Running a lot of fun when it comes down to this last rock. Not so maybe for the players, but for you and I, it sure is.
Sure is, you betcha. Brenda Bulmer.
And for 7,300 people.
86.
And
Gotta
we
move.
We
It's way out there.
suspect several 100,000 watching across the country. Glad that you're with us. Once again, Cathy Borst
Whoa, we're too tight.
forced to
Whoa,
come
whoa,
out.
Off.
You don't want it too tight.
Whoa, off.
Off is right, Cathy.
Great shot, Brenner. Good job.
The rocks, we can drag them.
Normal. Control. Yep. Whoa, clean. Yep. Down. Yep. Right up. Clean. Yep. Great already. Nice shot.
Good peel. It'll go right back up again.
You know, it's funny, you assume, incorrectly obviously, that this is a lost art, but it's still something that has to be practiced.
Perfected? The
And
peel?
Yeah, the peel.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
You know, it's still very much a part of the game. And I think when they discussed it, when they discussed the rule change, I think there were some people who were afraid that, oh, well, there's part of the game that's going to be lost. But quite obviously it's not.
Especially with our game, which is the 3-rock rule as opposed to the 4-rock rule.
Okay, now stop. Whoa, we're losing line.
Line doesn't matter here. Anne's going to run it off. You don't want it too tight, that's all.
Good shot, Brenner. Okay.
It's going to hit the one on the rings, which is fine with Cathy because it leaves the one out in front.
So board. Board? Board, yep.
Now, what you don't want to do is hit this one on the rings and sit right there. You want to roll away or even roll out. The worst possible thing you can do is hit this on the nose. Now they have a rock behind the tee line and they have the one out on the center line on you.
Hack! Whoa! 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 Right up!
Can they draw it out on her?
It's got all kinds of rotations, so it's
Roll
gonna...
this way, big. We gotta get it first. Oh.
Yes.
Got it.
Wow.
Well, that was close.
Some heart-stopping moments for Patty McKnight.
Patty. Good job, Patty.
Sorry. 65, Katie?
70.
70.
70, 75.
75?
It's okay to be short.
You want to be to the 4-foot here, though. You don't want to be short. Go right to the 4-foot. Right to the 4-foot. Come up too short, and she gets a double peel on you, and now you're sick.
That goes. Got lots of weight.
Whoa, lots of room.
Whoa, clean.
Lots of
weight.
weight.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Lots of weight. No line. Get over.
Yep, bring it to T.
Whoa.
T9.
You want it right to the button, behind the button if you can.
Come on.
All the way, you want it behind the button.
Curl, please.
Still talking to herself. Heather
You want to
Godberson.
stick there? Yeah, I like this.
You see, the difference is if that goes behind the button and she plays it, she
So
can't
hot.
afford to stick.
Okay. Just hawkish.
Is it fair to say it's a little bit of a break for Ontario to have it played on this side, which is a little straighter? If the guard was just over on the other side of center line, then they got the big break to work with.
Right off.
Mm-hmm.
Right off. Billboard. No.
This turn doesn't curl very much.
Yep, no.
You can't set them.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Should I sweep
Whoa,
this?
Audie, no. Whoa. That's fine.
I'd play the same shot if I was Cathy, but I'd try and get it back behind the button.
A little straighter. Try the other way. Getting in. You want to try this way or no? Okay.
Is the other turn an option?
Yeah, the other turn does break more. It's just that you have to go out a little further to get there. There's much more curl with that in turn. And we saw that earlier in the game.
Whoa. Stay close.
Got lots of weight. Whoa. Line's close. T-line again. Yep.
You can get this buried if you have the right weight.
Hurry. Whoa. You're going to be back. No. You're back.
Whoa.
No.
Where is it?
No. 4 foot.
Yep. Center.
4 foot.
No.
Boy, just does not want to finish. A little bit
So,
now,
guys,
but it's
really
still
guided coming in here.
runs so straight. Oh, she's looking at this run back.
Peel out this way. Normal. Normal. Yep.
Teresa Breen in this extra end
Clean.
with a
Clean.
6-6 tie.
Clean's good. Nice shots.
Shots, Teresa.
Halfway. Yep. Here. Not too tight.
No.
So she's on the run, Cathy Borst.
Okay, we'll throw the guard and then we'll throw the bump on our last shot here.
Okay.
About halfway.
Okay.
Did you hear the plan here? They're going to play the guard. She runs the peel, then she'll play the bump up.
You don't want this guard too tight, so she gets the double peel on.
Good.
You hate that.
Tight.
No.
No,
No, then.
Tight.
Whoa, then.
Half to tight.
Whoa,
Coming down, coming down.
Whoa, halfway.
Oh, caught.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a horrible break. That is horrible.
Sorry, Cathy.
I hate to see that. That is horrible. What a wonderful game, and to have something like this happen. There's a hairbrush right there, and watch this. Oh, jeez. You hate that.
Can I get around that one or around the corner?
They've always played it that way. They always have the hairbrush closest to the stone and the synthetic out in front.
Well, the hair may have
Touch
been
last
on
day,
the
it's pretty
ice.
straight
or-
there.
What, wait?
I'll throw normal.
You could throw control in.
Well, we don't want to stay there, right? She's going to draw around it. We can't stay there, right? We need to roll high. We just want to roll out.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Yeah. Normal.
Yep. Whoa, whoa,
Clean.
whoa.
Clean. 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 Yeah, it's clean.
Clean. Nice shot.
And roll out she does.
Shot in. Nice.
How are we going to get there? Nice shot. Over here.
Okay, let's do it, bud.
Once it gets to the center line, Cathy, it'll break for you. You won't go
Keep
over.
it top 8.
It won't go much
Top
further
8.
than that, though. Yeah, all you can do is get it covered in the 8-foot and make her draw to the 4-foot now. That was just a terrible break for the Alberta to force them. Because they had the end in a position where they were going to make force Anne Merklinger to make a really good shot to win. She was always going to have a shot, but now it may just be a draw to the 4-foot. Easy for me to say, eh?
Just the draw. Just the draw. Final stone for Alberta.
Want to get this to the 8-foot. 3/4 covered if you can. Force her to draw.
On its own.
Whoa.
On its own.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, where are we?
On its own. T-line.
Whoa, I want to be
Coming
T.
down,
I want
coming
to be T. Whoa,
Whoa,
let it
whoa,
curl.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Let it die. Sit. Sit. Great shot.
That's the best you could do, Vic.
Back 8 just behind the tee line. Both these teams, of course, have come close at national championships. Borst losing the 95 final.
I realize.
Connie Laliberty. And in 93, Anne Merklinger made it as high as 3rd place
Okay.
before losing to Manitoba in the semifinal. Maureen Bonner, who then lost to Sandra Schmerler in Brandon.
In turn draw, you can play either turn.
Yeah, I don't really want to. You don't need to? Oh, I can see almost all that, eh? Yeah.
She came down to play.
I can see almost all that, eh? Okay.
She came down to play the in turn, and the front end suggested that,
Still back line.
that you could come down to it, and now they're going to play the tap back. It's a little dangerous because as you get close to the 8 foot, they can straighten up a bit, but she's going to play it. She can see it all. I'm surprised, though, she's just not drawing here.
Yeah.
She's had her draw weight all game.
Back line, back 8, back 12.
Yeah, that sounds good.
The risk of risk of rolling out here and holding it.
There's a risk of rolling out, and you know, she played the whole end to get a draw to the 4 foot, and
Okay, this is pretty straight here, right?
So back 8 then?
Yeah, back 8.
Okay.
Final stone here in this extra, and it's a trip to Sunday's final with the hit and stick for Ontario.
Wait only. Whoa, whoa. Clean.
Got to watch it for weight, though. They'll dig in.
Straight, hard line.
Oh boy. Frey, McKnight need to get it up there. Need to drag it all the way. Here comes Teresa Breen. Have to get it there. Little more. It'll curl too much.
Yeah.
And it'll be a steal for Alberta.
I didn't like the call. I liked her first call, in-turn draw.
So Cathy Borst, who thought she was done when her first stone picked and went sideways, sees Ontario with their final stone curl too much, and she steals it here in the extra.
That's ugly. I'm embarrassed about it. I thought she did so loud. I apologize, TSN.
Cathy Borst and Alberta are through to Sunday's final.
We'll never stop hating in our lives.
And now they'll wait for the winner of tomorrow's semifinal between a very disappointed Ontario team and Merklinger and defending Canadian and world champion Olympic gold medal winner Sandra Schmerler. Nobody is more surprised than Cathy Borst.
And he thinks he saved a bundle on the move. Yeah, right. Ugh. Next time I'm calling Allied.
Thank you, Canada, for making Allied the biggest and best in the country.
Imagine living in a neighborhood where the worst traffic you encounter is a group of running 8-year-olds, where you actually know your neighbors. And the biggest crime committed is that steak you burned last night. Recreation vehicles. Wherever you go, you're always at home. Call today for a free brochure or visit an RV dealer near you.
The quest for the Cup continues with World Cup skiing on TSN. Catch the men's giant slalom Saturday right here on TSN.
Time now for the TSN Turning Point, brought to you by Super 8 Motels. Well, Ray thinks she made the wrong choice. Said she could see all of it, so decided to play down to it, quiet tap back instead of just drawing the 4 foot. And Merklinger had her draw weight all the time, but you can see now McKnight and Frey. It starts to dig in at this point. Teresa Breen will jump out as well, trying to hold the line. The stone will curl too much, and it will be a steal of 1 red, 1 for Alberta. And they will steal their way into Sunday's final. A cash donation will be made to the Coaching Association of Canada for the training and development of coaches in amateur sport on behalf of TSN and Super 8 Motels. With over 1,600 locations throughout North America, life's great at Super 8. Yeah, she's shaking her head. She has to be disappointed. Ontario will now face Team Canada. After a 7-6 extra end loss, Ontario and Team Canada will hook up in Saturday's semifinal. The win puts Alberta right through to Sunday's final. And coming up tomorrow afternoon here on TSN, Ontario and Team Canada. That'll be the semifinal at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Wow, what a finish on a Friday night to the Scott Tournament of Hearts in Regina.
For years, you've heard the debate.
Duracell. Energizer.
Which battery lasts longer?
Duracell. Energizer.
Duracell.
Energizer. Duracell. Energizer. Duracell. Duracell.
Recent tests proved that Duracell outlasts Energizer. Better make it the alkaline battery proven to last longer. Better make it Duracell.
Catch the inaugural CIAU Women's Hockey Final, followed later by men's volleyball on TSN.
Let's play ball! When it comes to complete baseball coverage, even the best think of us first. The Jays return to TSN Tuesday, March 3rd.
The 1998 Scott Tournament of Hearts from Regina, Saskatchewan on TSN is brought to you by Pillowy Soft Purex Bathroom Tissue.
Well, you wouldn't have guessed it. You would have thought that was automatic. But as we're finding out, nothing's automatic in the game, is it? Alberta steals their way to Sunday's final, and Cathy Borst is with Ray.
Well, Cathy, obviously, congratulations. It was really an up-and-down contest. It went both ways the whole game. You weren't satisfied with maybe the way you played, but from an entertainment point of view, it was fabulous.
Well, I'm glad it was entertaining, but I definitely didn't feel like I curled like I did all weekend. Nobody wanted to win that game, I don't think.
Was the ice a little bit trickier than you found it throughout the round robin, Kath?
No, it was about the same. I think we just we're still trying to figure our rocks out here. Like Heather was talking about hers being straight. Kate had a little more movement to hers, and I wasn't putting the broom down on the right spot for them, and I obviously didn't have draw weight. I'm taking my own out when I'm supposed to be drawing for another one.
Well, that was an interesting. That's the worst scenario, drawing for 3 and you only get 1. That's one you hate to even talk about, isn't it?
I can't remember when I've done that, honestly. It was not good.
Yeah. Well, the game was, from our point of view, I think you're being pretty hard on yourself because the game was very entertaining and there was a lot more good shots made than you really think.
Well, I guess I am being hard on ourselves, but I think we've just curled so well all week, and this was just, especially for me, this was one of my worst games, and I just feel like I've got more to show.
That's a sick feeling in the extra end when that rock caught the hair and went sideways because you had that end looking pretty good.
Well, I mean, at least if it would have been a guard and she would have peeled it, I could have bumped on my next one. And this was like, I was thinking, okay, she's going to nose this. Where am I going to go with my next one? It was a sick feeling. I really feel for Anne, and it's, you don't like to win a game that way.
No, for sure. But I mean, the fact is she had the draw to the 4-foot, Cathy, and she went down the ice to play the intern, and then she went to the out-turn tap back. I found that a little strange. Did you were saying that you thought draw weight was difficult?
Well, up the middle it was, and that's why I was actually glad to see her play the draw to the middle, because I'm thinking they hadn't played a lot of draws up the middle, and they might find that, like our team got caught a couple times with it coming short. So when I saw her change to go to the back, I'm thinking, uh-oh, because I thought she would make it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's you were there in '95, and you're back into the final, Cathy. Thank you for joining me, and good luck in the final.
Thanks. I hope we played better.
Alberta is through to Sunday's final. And now they await the winner of tomorrow's semifinal featuring Ontario and Anne Merklinger from the Rideau Curling Club in Ottawa, and Team Canada defending Canadian World and Olympic gold medal winner Sandra Schmerler And we'll have it for you at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, the semifinal of the Scott Tournament of Hearts. Stay with us now on TSN. Sports Desk is coming up. So till we talk with you again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, on behalf of Ray and our sick Linda, we hope you're feeling better. Canada's most comprehensive curling coverage is right here on TSN. Title, possibly a fourth world. Yes, there is still so much more to win for Team Canada. And Merklinger is wondering today, what if? What if her stone didn't curl too much?